Hello everyone. How you doing? And welcome to another Sovereign Citizen Sunday stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had fun on the 4th if you're American, whatever you were doing. How is everyone doing this weekend? I am exhausted, if I'm going to be honest with you, because of course on the 3rd I went to the Weird Al concert, and then the next day was the 4th, and family came over, which was a lot of fun, but I am still exhausted. So I'm going to be a little lower energy today. I'm still going to be entertaining, don't worry, I'm very funny, but I will be a little sleepy, so prepare for sleepy Hannah today. But we are going to have some fun. We have a ton of new videos from Marcel, Chief Mahto, Cleo, the young woman from Australia. We have tons of Sovereign Citizen material to go through today, and I am very excited to do so with you guys. Welcome, Profane Priestess. How you doing? And everyone else. I know someone asked how the Weird Al concert went. It was a ton of fun. It was in Grand Rapids, Michigan, so we drove there. That took a little bit, but we drove there, had some dinner. It was very nice. Had some nachos at like a bar restaurant type place. They were Cubano nachos, so they had like the same ingredients of a Cubano sandwich, which I really like if you've ever had a Cuban sandwich. Very good. The nachos were delicious. Then we walked to the amphitheater. The line was pretty long, but it moved pretty quick. Once we got in there, we finally got seated. I pulled some pictures up. This was our view. We had really good seats. I was able to get really good seats for not too expensive. I got pretty lucky on that. I got the tickets pretty early, and I didn't get them from a scalper or reseller or anything. I was able to get them directly. So I was able to get really good seats. We were up. We weren't exactly like totally in the front row or anything, but we were in the front section, and we were very close to the stage, so that was great. After that, Puddle's Pity Party was the opening act. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Puddle's Pity Party. He was on America's Got Talent, and he also has been featured on Postmodern Jukebox, which I really like. He's a great entertainer. One thing I will say, the crowd kinda was low energy at first, especially for Puddles. I felt bad. He brought a kid up on stage, and it was still a great show. I still had a fun time, but the audience was not as, like, into it as I thought they would be. They brought a kid up to do a bit, and, like, he was trying to get people to clap, and me and Baja were some of the only people clapping. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? It was a child. He looked actively upset at the audience, and I do not blame him. Like, it was hot out that day, and it was humid, but still, it's a fucking kid, you're at a show, do the thing. Anyway, after that, Weird Al came out. It was hot. It was hot that day and very humid. I do not know how he got through some of these songs. Like, he's a great performer, and he's a lot of fun, and you can tell he and his band have a lot of fun entertaining people, but holy shit, the first couple songs, one of the first ones he did was Dare to Be Stupid, which, you know, is a pretty quick song. You gotta get through it. It's a little bit of a tongue twister song. And Everything You Know Is Wrong he did early on when it was so hot, and you could tell he was so out of breath, but he got through it. It was incredibly impressive. Of course, he did Smells Like Teen Spirit, or rather, Smells Like Nirvana, Fat. I don't know how he got through Fat. Did Puddle sing about Kevin Costner? He did. He did do the Kevin Costner one. That's good. Where the videos, the Kevin Costner stuff. So he put on the fat suit for Fat. That also had to have been exhausting. He did a great job. Again, the guy's 67. Very impressive. White and Nerdy, which everyone went crazy for. He also did Amish Paradise, which people also loved. And then the finale, or not the finale, the encore was the Star Wars thing. He and everyone came back up, and, yeah, Weird Al 67. Now, they came up and did, The Saga Begins and Yoda. It was really good. And another song they did, I don't know what it's called. Might just be something they do with the live shows, but it's a song that's almost made up of, like, nonsense phrases. It was very impressive that they all had memorized it. And then, yeah, it was done. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun. It was my first concert. I would definitely see him again in the future. I don't know how, long he'll be touring or whatever, but if I get an opportunity to see him again in the future, especially if it's a different show. This is the second year they've done this show, so it is the same as last year with, I think, only a couple of modifications. They switched a couple songs out, but for the most part, it's the same show as last year, from what I've heard. So lots of fun. If you get an opportunity and you like Weird Al, check him out. He's great. He gives us all. Lots of fun, funny guy, good energy. All right, so with that all out of the way, welcome to the Sovereign Citizen stream. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit the like button, I'd appreciate it, and also hype the video if you're watching the VOD later. If you want to help support the stream and can keep it going, you can always become a member on YouTube, use Super Chats, or on Twitch, become a subscriber, use bits, or gift subs. All right, all that's out of the way, let's jump into it. What if we do some bad Don Kalam stuff first? Let's do bad Don Kalam stuff. Remember Don Kalam? Sovereign Citizen Guru wannabe.
Hey, peace. I'm just coming from Pam's. I'm not gonna beat you up or nothing. She said you wouldn't beat me up either for knocking on your door, but she didn't tell me how fine you was. I'm Don Kalam, by the way. I'm just bringing you some news you can use.
Don Kalam, what do you want?
I want to bring you some news you can use about the private life. Like, did you know that a woman creates the future?
Did you know a woman creates the future?
It's a man to raise a man, but a woman to raise a nation. You know, the portal to the future comes from the woman. That's your yoni. That's their private life right there. I see you want to know more.
I'm trying to figure out what's private life. What's
the
going
private
on?
life? Like, you heard of Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, Donald Trump? Their names are a business just like yours.
No, that's not how any of this works.
When you're born in America and they give you a birth certificate, they create you into an entity, a business.
Are you saying my name is an entity?
Yes, your name is an entity. So with the private life, I teach you how to stay private, like estate planning, family trust, and move kind of like the Amish. You know, America was founded on not paying taxes. So you're not
America was founded on not paying taxes without representation. I assure you, once the Revolutionary War happened, there were still taxes. They were not saying there would be no taxes at any point. That's not how any civilization exists. You can't do that. Oh my God.
American if you're paying taxes anyways. You're a U.S. citizen.
Tell me more.
Tax
That's the best take?
private life to 702-200-4900. And remember, prosperity is your divine birthright.
Just terrible. What is he doing? Unstable Deadbeat, thanks for a 3-stream streak, says, weird that they just happened to be filming from inside their apartment when this random stranger knocked on their door.
Look at
It's
this.
a commercial. It's supposed to be a commercial. It's not supposed to be a secret that it's a commercial.
Peace and love. How you feeling, beautiful?
Oh, I'm feeling great now, Don. I'm calling because I'm ready. I'm ready to go private with my...
Kyle Man 5000, thanks for following, and Old Schoolio, thanks for following.
my family estate. No more public drama. What's the first step?
The first step is mental evaluation, but administratively, we're going to
Have you gotten a mental evaluation, Don? I think it might help you.
start with a private trust and have it establish your name.
Yeah, it's a Vegas number. We've established before that he's from Las Vegas. I've told you, Trey, your city is a den of evil and the worst skyline in American history. Probably good restaurants, though. I say probably. I've never been there.
As a business, we're going to turn you into an institution.
Oh, an institution? I like the sound of that. I always knew I was a prize. Now I'm a corporation. So, do I
I always knew I was a prize. Now I'm a corporation.
need to give you my social security number to do this? Because my...
It's better than the Saginaw, Michigan skyline. I would actually disagree if you're talking about the downtown area. At least Saginaw looks consistently shit. Las Vegas looks like it was designed like a theme park, but run by like a drunk Walt Disney. A very drunk Walt Disney.
ex stole my old card and...
Hold on. Drop the social, leave the public identifiers where they belong, and that's in the past, just like your ex.
I don't know why I feel the need to bully Trey for where he lives. There's no reason for it. It's like the anime thing. Sometimes I just think it's funny. What's wrong with me? Why do I like getting a rise out of people? Do I have so little agency in my life that I feel the need to poke other people, to feel like I have any power to make people react to anything? Or it's funny, I don't know.
When you establish
It's weird, to be honest. Yeah, I am.
a private trust, like an unincorporated association, you stay private. You operate with a specific EIN, which is an employee identification number. That stays out of the public matrix. A social isn't asked for when you establish a business with the Secretary of State. This has to be your first business. It just has to be, I can tell.
Is it that obvious?
Yeah, it's that obvious. But look, prosperity is your divine birthright, but everyone starts at the beginning. You can also get assistance with something called a registered agent for your public businesses down the line to keep your personal address off the record.
Don't forget Las Vegas was ran by the mob? Yeah, now it's run by something far worse. Private equity. Bum, bum, bum! No, seriously, though, I legitimately think that current ownership of Vegas is, like, far more exploitative and worse than when the mob ran it. What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Right now, I'm going to assist you with the trust right away and walk you through the rest of the private blueprint. We're going to secure the bag and secure your bloodline.
Thank you so much, Don. Honestly, you're a lifesaver. Listen, how can my friend get assistance? She saw me watching your videos, and now she wants to protect her estate too.
Tell her the private life is about asset protection, not matching outfits. But if she's ready to learn the rules of the game, text private life to 702-200-4900 to learn more.
Welcome to a dying empire, Hannah. Yeah, it's not very fun. It's not very fun. I need to pick up a hobby or something.
Got it. All right, texting her now before she tries to steal my slot. Peace and love, Don.
Peace and love. Own nothing, control everything. Let's get to work.
You couldn't find any better actresses in all of Las Vegas? I was gonna get through all his crap first.
Oh my God!
Oh, whoa. I'm a gentleman. One at a time, please. One at a time.
Sorry, Don.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. What y'all on? What y'all doing?
Don, give us some gems.
I got you. So with the private life, where I started was learning about the United States bankruptcy, and then learning that my name is an actual business, like Donald Trump, Michael Jordan. Those aren't just names, those are actual businesses. So that makes you the actual asset.
The way he tries to confuse stupid people with the Michael Jordan thing is so funny to me. Yes, Michael Jordan's name is trademarked in reference to Jordans, the tennis shoe. That does not mean that his name is trademarked generally, and therefore you can't apply laws to him. It doesn't make any sense. Midnight, thanks for 11 months, says my name, LLC.
To the United States government.
Wait, so your name is basically a corporation?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Real money is privacy. So when it comes to this private life and learning about privacy, what comes to my mind is, what would the Amish do?
The Amish stay off the grid, keep it within the community. I'm starting to get it.
Do you guys know that the Amish community is full of severe sexual, emotional, and physical abuse because they're cut off from the rest of society and they're an incredibly regressive patriarchal society founded on, like, fundamentalist religion? So sexual abuse of children is rampant? Maybe we shouldn't strive to be more like the Amish. It's okay if you like their furniture or whatever, but, like, maybe don't make that the entire reason you think they're cool, because they're not. They suck. A lot.
That's it.
Hey, tell me more. What's the blueprint?
Thanks for asking. You can either go to donkalam.com, that's DONKILAM.com, or text private life to 702-200-4900.
Okay, all right.
I appreciate y'all for blessing me with y'all's
Thanks,
presence.
Don. Thank you,
Peace and love, peace and love.
See you later.
God damn it, Dawn. Alright, that's enough of Dawn. Good. This is a little different. We don't normally have stuff like this. This is a sovereign citizen who was running a scam on a bank. Not something you probably want to do. He was attempting to cash a fraudulent $1.6 million check to a bank. He He was trying to open a new account at a bank and deposit a fake check for $1.6 million with a fake ID as well. So, let's check this out. And yes, he is definitely a sovereign citizen.
Look.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Okay.
Good.
Anthony.
Yeah.
What do we got going on here today?
Nothing much.
Nothing?
No. Why?
Okay. Where'd you get this passport at?
Get that passport from the United States government.
Okay. You got some other ID on you?
Got a passport card also.
I haven't seen the check itself, by the way, so I'm actually not sure if he thinks it's real or not. Because as we know, sovereign citizens think they have secret bank accounts, those SESTI trust accounts they think everyone secretly has. So it's possible he was trying to draw on that and basically accidentally committed fraud. I'm not sure, though. Maybe we'll get more information throughout the rest of the video and we can kind of vibe it out. I did not activate any sort of voice control. Don't do that, phone. One Who Reads, thanks for a 3-stream streak, says building a new streak.
Can I show you something?
Yeah.
Read that, please.
Vision's starting to go.
Yeah, I hear you. That's why I have these.
I'm a nationally protected person.
Protected person for what?
That ID.
What do you mean a protected
I'm
person?
an internationally protected person.
the hell is
For
that?
what, though? You saw nationally protected from?
From anything.
From the law, you're saying?
No.
Okay.
I'm just internationally protected. That's what that ID is. I just gave it.
Never heard
He's
of that.
he's a sovereign citizen.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. a citizen.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm
It
not.
says it right there on the back of the card.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
I don't need to read it. I've seen
No, it
it.
don't. It don't say I'm a sovereign citizen because I don't claim to be a sovereign citizen.
I love when they no longer claim the term sovereign citizen and they actively get mad at you for it. It's very funny. Sir, what do you think a sovereign citizen is, and why do you think it's different than what you believe? I'll wait.
No.
Okay. Same ideology.
And that account that I'm using.
What the checks are from?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That account. You better check with the Bank of St. Louis before you make a move on me.
So
I got written permission to use that account.
Is it plausible deniability? Mostly it's because they're aware that the government has classified sovereign citizens as a domestic terrorist group or a domestic threat. So they don't want to be identified by that name because they think it incriminates them, which it kind of does because it's what they're doing. But instead of recognizing like, oh, this is like a thing I'm doing that I shouldn't be doing, it's incorrect and it's causing damage, they go, oh, I'll just keep doing the same thing, but use a different name. Doesn't make sense. Like, imagine if the KKK was like, okay, everyone hates the KKK, so we're just gonna call ourselves something different and put on suits, and Richard Spencer will be our leader, and then they'll have a lot of political... like that! Imagine if that happened! That'd be terrible.
can you reach out to him and see who this would be through?
Where they found that?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I got written permission to use that account. If I didn't have written permission to use that account, I wouldn't be using it. I've had my passport since 2020.
Since 2020?
Yeah.
So you don't have a driver's license?
No.
Okay, because you can't drive out of here
Why not?
because you don't have a license.
I don't need a license.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
So you're saying you're a sovereign citizen?
No, I'm not saying I'm a
Is this
sovereign
available?
citizen, officer. Now, let me explain something to you. Okay? Let me explain something to you. Do you see those
Yeah,
license
I
plates
have
on
the
the back of my
email
car
that I've
out
been
there?
sending, and the police are here wanting
Did
to
you-
I don't even know what car you
What?
have.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what car I got. I ain't scared. I ain't got no reason to be scared. I ain't done nothing illegal. My car's that 2013 Ford Explorer out there.
Okay.
Go call that number in to
6675.
the Ohio to the
Thanks.
United States Department of Transportation. It's got a DOT number on there. That car's under my trust.
She's gonna call me back.
That car's under my trust, and I'm operating out of my trust. And that car's trust property. And that right there, those checks are written off my trust. And I have written permission from the Federal Reserve Bank to use that account.
No, that's what we're gonna check.
Interesting. Written permission from the Federal Reserve Bank. So I assume he is trying to pull from the fictional SDK account or something. I guess he probably sent a letter. I guess I'm trying to figure out. It's always hard with stuff like this. Did he get scammed intentionally by someone who actually communicated with him and pretended to be something federal? Or is he just completely lying and he knows this is kind of bullshit, but he sent a letter and didn't get a response, so he takes that as consent? I don't know.
Check all you want.
I don't think he's I guess he could be a check mule, but like at $1.7 million, that's crazy. Like scammers wouldn't normally try something that big because that's going to get caught. Like no bank is going to deposit a over $1 million check without looking into it. The limit's like $10,000 to fill out paperwork unless they upped it with inflation. Maybe they've upped it. It used to be $10,000 you had to declare if you were like putting money in or out of accounts, I think. So $1 million's gonna get some little red flags.
And if you want, I'll call my girlfriend and tell her she can fax the paper up here. Show him where I sent it to him in June.
Show what?
Show him the document that I sent to the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis and to the IRS. For written permission to use that account.
Well, wait and see.
Those accounts are private. Isn't that what I told you?
You did?
Did you ask me where the funds was coming from?
Yep, that's what I put on.
I ain't got nothing to lie about. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't no thief. And I ain't doing nothing illegal. And it's not the first time I've done it, just so you know. So you know if I did it before.
Don't admit to the police that you have successfully cashed these checks before.
Am I right, officer? If I did it twice before.
Where'd you do it before?
Stop!
I did it at Woodforce Bank and I did it at
This
I did it at Woodforce Bank and I did it at PNC Bank.
Oh my god, he really believes this shit. If he was a scammer, he would not openly be saying this. So either he is being used as some sort of check mule and sovereign citizen stuff is involved, or he is just a pure sovereign citizen who read a bunch of stuff online, believes he is owed this money, and tried to deposit it. Oh no.
Hi.
Yeah. I ain't got
So the
shit to
police are
hide.
wanting to know where you...
There's a tip, apparently. Let me get to that real quick. Just a Peach says, is it a traveler's check? I remember having a passbook for those. It was $5,000 for business to fill out paperwork in the 2010s. I don't think it's a traveler's check. I don't think so. Might be a cashier's check. No, it can't be. It's false anyway. It might be made to look like a cashier's check. I don't know. Creepy Doll in the Wall, thanks for 52 months, says it's 88 degrees and mowing the lawn. I hope I don't die, but at least if I do, Sovsits are on. That's a good way to go.
You found the
You got dates?
information in, like,
Got dates for
where-
what?
For when you did it?
where
Yeah,
that's
I got my paperwork at home.
Oh, okay.
office.
Yeah. And I don't appreciate y'all calling me a sovereign citizen because I'm not. Don't put no claim and no name on me.
Okay.
You don't label me. Now, I want you officers.
Sovereign citizens claim the same
I
thing.
want
It's definitely not a driving check. That's hilarious. Kyle, man, welcome. I can tell you're gonna fit in already. What a great fucking pun.
No, I'm not a
God damn it, I'm actually mad I didn't think of that. Hydrate, will do.
citizen. You can't put me in the boat with somebody else, okay? I'm an ex-officer just like you guys, okay? I know what you do, and I know how you do what you do.
Did he just say he's an officer? This guy isn't a cop, right? You must mean some sovereign citizen bullshit officer thing, right?
She wants to know if you need more information, like the court record.
Ex-officer? Oh boy, and he fell for this? They're really recruiting the best and brightest for the force, aren't they?
Yeah, if they can give me that number.
I'm sorry I disappointed you, Carp Cozy, and I disappointed myself too. I'll add it to the pile.
Yeah, if you can give me that number, that'd be great.
What this got to do with my old court case down in the city of Warren?
I don't know, the sergeant's saying I'm talking.
Your case been dismissed.
What was it for?
What was it for?
Was it for driving without a license and you got your car towed?
No.
I think it was because I think we stopped you before.
No, it wasn't.
You got a car last time, yeah.
Listen. No.
Where is this? Let me look in the description and see if it says. It does not. I'll look at the officers and see if I can recognize patches or anything.
It wasn't. My case down at the county. My case at the county, at Trumbull County.
You used to have a car?
I had to do with this car right here, and I had it in the shop.
Yeah.
And the guy had my car for over a year. Okay? And they brought the case. He went down and followed me and lied to me and said that I gave him a pet check. Okay?
Okay.
And I went down there, spoke to them, and spoke to the prosecutor and told him, you guys never asked me not one damn thing about that case. That guy went down and filed that case, and y'all do like y'all always do. You walk in and you assume. You don't investigate. Remember, I'm an ex-cop. Trumbull County Sheriff. And the same time I was working at Trumbull County Sheriff, I was working at Kyle Metropolitan Housing Authority, full-time, on the midnight shift.
Okay, so why have you now been convinced that you have a secret multi-million-dollar bank account? You should know better than this. Surely in your career you must have arrested someone for check fraud, right?
No.
Y'all need to stop assuming. Stop putting labels on people. That's disrespectful. Don't call me something that I don't claim to be. You don't know diddly squat about me besides what's in that computer. That's all you know about me. You don't know nothing else about me.
Oh, we know you can't. You're not allowed to drive.
No.
Yeah, I have a driver's license.
Yeah.
I don't need a driver's license.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Now, let me ask you a question.
That's why you got your car towed last time.
Officers, I'm not arguing with you. Listen, here's what I want. No, I didn't.
You did. I towed it.
Listen, you never towed that car. That car
I did.
never been towed.
Not that one. The other one.
You towed what car?
Yeah, we stopped you before. It was a couple years ago now.
No, you
I remember you. Yeah, I did.
No,
He's
you don't.
already been stopped for this stuff, and he thinks better forge ahead with the check fraud. Altered Undying says, when I run the technocracy side of my mage game, I'm going to make a Sovsit Marauder they need to stop. Marauders are mages who are so delusional they change reality by existing and basically cause wild magic surges from D&D if others don't play along. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great idea.
Yes, I did.
Where do I live?
I promise you.
Is this dementia?
Where do I live?
I don't know. You had these. I don't know.
You didn't.
This number's longer than I ever said. Look at that. Look, what is that even supposed to be?
Listen,
We don't even know if that's even you, but I recognize your face.
listen. You don't recognize my face.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Now let me explain
Well,
something.
don't try putting labels on him that he can't remember you.
No.
When he can't remember you.
Put that evil on.
Yeah, don't try putting that on him.
Listen, I ain't never had my car towed for that. I ain't never had my car towed because I have a driver's license.
What's that?
Do you want me to take this to the other officer?
Yeah, give that to sir.
I ain't never had my car towed because I have a driver's
They
license.
not come. What are they checking for?
Do you know how long it's been since I haven't had a driver's license?
2023. License expired.
Yeah, it's expired, and I renew it.
Yeah, so you're not allowed to drive then.
No. Let me explain something to you officers. Okay, before you jump to conclusions, I understand what the Ohio Revised Code says, but what overrides the Ohio Revised Code? The United States Supreme Court.
The United States Supreme Court has never once ruled that you do not need a driver's license to operate your vehicle on public roadways. That has never happened, and if you think it has, you are in online spaces where people are lying to you and you are accepting it. It is not true. Altered Undying says, and yes, Santa Claus exists and is a marauder. Of course he is. That tracks.
Court rulings on driver's license override that? Yes, it does.
You need a driver's license.
No.
They're saying you need a driver's license.
No,
You have a valid driver's license.
Well, look, let me tell you something. It don't say I need a driver's license. Ohio.
City of Warren, State of Ohio.
I don't care nothing about City of Warren, State of Ohio. I don't care about
That's
that.
what we go by right now.
Well, I'm not going by that because I'm going by what federal law says. Federal law overrides state and city. Federal says the U.S. Supreme Court says I don't have to have a driver's license or car insurance. And that car,
You don't have insurance either?
that car's under my, I got insurance under my trust. Now touch it. That vehicle's under a trust. And the trust is
Well, if you
private.
pull out of here and we stop you, then we're going to tow it again. And
Listen. Listen, I respect you officers to the utmost. Okay? Don't threaten me.
47. It's not a threat.
Because that vehicle is under trust. You better
Do you think that vehicles that are under trust can't be towed or impounded?
go to your supervisor. You better ask him about a private trust.
That is a supervisor.
Like, company cars are a thing. Business vehicles are a thing. A car does not need to be registered to an individual person to be taken by the police.
You better ask him about a trust. Because you trespass on that trust property, okay? There's going to be a problem.
Okay.
Public,
What kind of problem?
all I'm saying is this, officer.
kind of problem?
Listen, don't try and play me. I'm older than both of y'all.
What kind of problem?
Don't try and play me.
So what? Who the fuck cares? Just because you're older doesn't mean you're right. Often, in fact, these days, it means you're very out of touch and don't know what the fuck is going on.
Bro, come on now. I would never disrespect the officer. Period. Never. The routing number on that account is to the Federal Reserve Bank.
Chris,
The account number on that
can
account
you call me back at extension
is to my
670?
private trust.
Yeah, he thinks it's
Thanks.
the
Starts
SDK.
with a 98. Ma'am, am I right?
What, excuse
Both
me?
of those checks, the routing number is to the Federal Reserve Bank.
I don't know. I haven't looked at that just yet.
Okay.
I'll take a look though for you.
The account number, don't it start with a 98 on both of those checks? How do I know that? Because it's my private trust. Just register with the Internal Revenue Service.
4746.
Want me to go home and get the paperwork for you? Girlfriend, fax the
I don't think you're going to be going home.
paperwork to you.
4746.
No, just wait here.
I'm trying to make a deposit and call the police. For what? I ain't doing anything illegal. What am I doing? I don't understand that. You go to the bank to make a deposit because they're too large a deposit to call the police? It's ridiculous. It don't make no sense. Why can't you?
The concept of committing crimes because you're too delusional to know what you're doing is illegal is such an interesting concept to me. Because what do you do with that? You know what I mean? Like, in an ideal society, I guess, you would just be able to explain to the person, no, you're wrong. That this is wrong, don't do this. But you can't, so people are gonna continue. I wish you could just explain to delusional people they're delusional, but you can't.
Y'all just treat customers like customers.
Is it Todd Hunt or Tyler Hunt?
Don't scan the check. If the check scans and it goes through, what that mean? Does that mean the check is good?
That's what they're trying to figure out right now.
Here's another check that I'm waiting to clear from the IRS. Okay?
If you have all this money, why are you in warrant?
For 1 point, I'm getting ready to get out of warrant.
What do you do for work?
I'm retired.
Oh.
I'm gonna get the hell out of here. This check right here.
Where's the trust from?
Huh?
Where's the trust from?
It's from,
For family or what?
yeah, it's from my
I
dad.
wonder how many Sovsits are in prison right now. It's hard to, I guess it would depend on what you mean. How many people are in for doing sovereign citizen stuff, or how many people are currently sovereign citizens? Because there are some people who go to jail or prison and then find out about the sovereign citizen stuff, like from other sovereign citizens or jailhouse lawyers inside the jail, and then they get into the sovereign citizen stuff while they're in there. So that's a thing, unfortunately.
Yes.
That happened to Eric Martin. You guys remember Eric Martin? The sovereign citizen who was in dispute with his family. They were all living in the same house that had been willed to them by their parents, and he was allegedly being physically abusive to his sister. He was in prison for a long time, and that's why he picked up the sovereign citizen stuff when he was inside. So, it happens.
My dad's estate, part of it is from my dad's estate. And my mom's estate. My mom and dad is deceased. This check right here to the IRS, United States
Sir, you look about 60. We know your parents are dead.
Treasury, dated 8/13, $1.25 million. So why the hell would I write $1 million check? And I ain't got no money in the account. Well, this check is bad. Come on, guys. Y'all know better than that.
What's the balance on the account? There is no account. He's trying to draw money from a non-existent account.
Pictures of checks. He's got pictures of checks.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't mean anything.
You could have just been sitting at home writing them, taking pictures of them.
Well, guess what? You want to go to my house and want me to log into my? All right, no. I understand what you're saying, but for me to show you that you just doing this, go to my house, look at my account, and I'll log into.
Steve with a Q says, because the best person to tell you how to take advantage of the law is someone who's been imprisoned for not following the law.
My IRS account, and you see them checks.
How do we know you're not just doing this?
Because I don't talk shit. I don't talk shit and came back there. I'm 64, going to 65 years old. I'll be 65 October 2nd. When I talk the talk, I walk the walk.
When did all this start? This stuff?
When did this?
That start?
I've had that for the last 2 years. I've had my passport for the last 4 years. My passport card and my passport book. I got they all got my picture on it. Okay.
All right.
No. Every day I go to my real world job, which by the way I'm working tomorrow, so no stream tomorrow, but I'll be back Tuesday and for the rest of the week. Every day I go into work, I hope I run into a sovereign citizen. I haven't yet. Please, universe, give this to me. I need it. Steve with a Q says, because the best person to tell you how to take advantage of the law is someone who's been... I just read that, sorry. My boss is gone this week, and I'm in charge tomorrow, so maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get a sob sit tomorrow.
I know where you can go online to get them. It's like $20. They're not that.
$20 for what? For that?
For them to make them, yeah.
No.
They're not hard to get.
$20. No.
I don't know what you paid then, but...
No, you don't know what I paid. It wasn't no damn $20 either.
Was it more?
Yeah, a hell of a lot more.
You got ripped off, man.
No, I didn't. See, one thing about it, bruh, is to have a full understanding of what's going on, to have an overstanding and an understanding.
But
you got your side and I got mine.
Right, but listen, you're giving money to people who are shysters, who take your money and give you this ID.
Have I run into any of the people we cover? I mean, groups of people? I guess I don't know what you mean. But no, I think.
It does nothing. It goes nowhere.
Like, I've never run into anyone who's, to my knowledge, a severe conspiracy theorist at my job or anything like that.
These people don't have it.
I haven't sent that ID.
They're taking your money and putting you in a jackpot. That's all they're doing.
No, listen, I haven't taken.
You believe in this ideology that they have?
No.
All right.
Bumble Homestead with. Oh, I didn't mean to pin that. Silly me. Bumble Homestead says, I suppose it would be super unethical to make an Attenborough-style video if you found one in the wild. Yes.
I'm just trying to...
I haven't sent this ID
I mean...
to the government yet, okay? I haven't sent it in to the government.
Alton Tying says, I played Cyberpunk with a Sobsit. He was an ass and we banned him. Why don't I get to run into these people? What's up? Why? Just a peach with a tip says it sounds like maybe a copier printed at home, which would mean that there is no, is that supposed to be magnetic strip? Manic strip?
When I send this ID into the government, they're going to put it in the computer.
Who said that?
No, I ain't know who said it. I haven't done it yet.
Who told you that?
Nobody told me anything.
Where did you read it?
I ain't read it nowhere.
How do you know?
Yeah, then where did he get the information? He so badly doesn't want to say Facebook or the internet or YouTube.
Because I know, because I've sent other ID in.
But who told you?
Nobody told me anything. I did it on my own.
How'd you?
That's horse shit. Not a single person comes to the sovereign citizen thing independently and gets all of this stuff so specific to the sovereign citizen movement. He is a liar because he is embarrassed.
You know they enter your ID in.
Just like they enter your driver's
Nemesaur, thank you so much for gifting 20 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Nemesaur. Appreciate ya.
license.
That's because that doesn't belong to you. That belongs to the state. That ain't even your driver's license.
Listen.
That's why it's entered.
Now listen. Now you just opened your mouth and you said a very important thing right here.
Something you need.
No.
Even your plates.
No.
Yeah.
The driver's license don't belong to me. It belongs to the state. Okay? And I don't belong to the state. The driver's license belongs
If you
to
want
the
to
state.
drive on a road,
No, I'm not
you're going to
driving.
get that license.
I'm not driving. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Now read it in the law. Am I allowed?
He said it. He said the thing. He used to be a cop. I feel like I'm going crazy. Or on a hype train, by the way. Thank you very much. 81% to level 5 to the hype train. If you want to help the hype train, use bits or subs.
I'm not driving.
See, everything you're saying. See, these questions I'm asking you, this is all sovereign citizens.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
Go read the law. See, y'all talk that sovereign citizen crap, but you won't go read the law. Go read the law, include the Ohio Revised Code.
I know.
Read it what it says. Let me ask y'all this. I'm going to ask y'all a question. So before driver's license, the car came out, everybody was walking, right?
Stone Corbell, thanks for gifting a sub. Much appreciated.
Did they have to have a license to walk?
No, you didn't have to have a license to walk. Walking is not controlling, like, a several-ton death machine that can kill people, destroy structures. Like, what are you talking about? It's a car. Do you not understand operating heavy machinery is a different act than walking? You're either obtuse or stupid. Ashley One Up says, I had a customer who thinks there's a secret cabal of people with weather control technology because the Google AI told her it was true. I tried saying that AI is just a yes machine that tells you what you want to hear, but she just said no. It told me the truth, not what I wanted to hear. I just sighed and let it go. This is going to get more exhausting. This is going to get worse. Everyone rejecting reality for their own personal conspiratorial worldview is just going to get bigger and bigger as things get worse, and people get more and more alienated from any sort of opportunity to make their lives better. Get ready to live in a world full of Tinfoil Tuesday. All day. Every day. Anyway, Caesar Bishop, thanks for a 3-stream streak, says thrice.
I want y'all to use y'all's brain. I'm not talking about that bull crap. Use your head more than hat rat. Before the invention of an automobile, everybody was what? Walking. Then people were on animals. Am I right? Am I wrong? Then they went from animals to wagons, right? Then they went to cars. Go back and read your history. When automobiles was first created, find out if there was a driver's license.
Okay, it doesn't matter that there wasn't when they were created. Do you think that regulations manifest out of thin air when a new device is created? No, we're reactive. So the automobile gets invented. We see its possibility for harm. We make sure that we figure out how to reduce that harm while still allowing people to utilize it, licensing, and the world moves on. We adjust laws based on current events, based on material conditions. What are you talking about? Megan Fox's Giant Boobs. Interesting name with a $2 super chat says, the future is tinfoil world. At least I'll know how to code switch really easily, right? If the world is full of conspiracy nuts, I can blend right in. I'll hate myself more and more each day. But I can do it.
We ain't worried about history.
No, history.
We're worried about the present law.
History.
The present law.
History has
the present law.
Yeah. And I don't care about
you have to have
I have to follow law.
You just said, I don't care about the law, present law, I don't follow the law. What did you think was going to happen here, man? Harpkosian says, I saw Demi Moore's boobs in The Substance. Have you seen The Substance? Yes, I own it. It's around here somewhere. I'm looking. Wait. Where? There it is. Yes, I love The Substance, one of the best body horror movies in a while, although I will say, it's been a good decade for body horror, too, now that David Cronenberg's son is doing movies. I don't know if you've seen, Infinity Pool is my favorite, of his kids' movies. What's his son's name? David Cronenberg. Keep forgetting his name, but he puts out great movies. Antiviral was really good. Possessor was great. Brandon Cronenberg, thank you. Another random sci-fi horror recommendation. If you haven't seen Companion, pretty good. Funny, entertaining, kind of dark comedy horror movie. Check it out. Homunculus Cronenberg. Funny. Isn't Brandon hit or miss? I've liked all of the stuff of his I've seen. Some of it more than others, certainly. There's always a quality difference in different films, but I have enjoyed everything I have seen.
Fortunately, you do.
No.
Everybody does.
No.
Well, in a civilized society, okay,
I'm civilized, but I don't have to
there
follow the
are
law.
right.
I'm civilized, but I don't have to follow the law.
The law was the law. What you don't understand is the law was written.
Has Hannah looked at Asian weird horror and sci-fi? I have stuff on certain box sets, but I haven't gotten into it yet. In particular, stuff like The Oily Maniac, I have, but I haven't watched it yet.
Against me. Did you be used against me? It wasn't used to help me. Just like I said with my one case at the county.
Thank you for the hype train, everyone. Do I have Mystics in Bali? I don't. It came out recently on Blu-ray, and once that's on sale, I might pick it up if I get it cheap enough.
City, it went to the city and then moved over to the county. The city didn't prosecute, didn't investigate. They didn't pick up the phone, call me, and ask me no damn questions. And the county did the same damn thing. Okay? So don't tell me nothing about no law. I know exactly how it works.
Casual Lawyer, thanks for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. Thank you so much.
Well,
They don't do no investigation. You go down there on any kind of case, they're doing like the law always do. They assume. And when you assume, you make an ass of yourself. That's why the first
Do you think that little idiom trumps the law?
three letters of assume is ASS.
so did you assume that when you send this in, they're going to enter it? Because you're just
No, I didn't assume that. I know it for a
nobody
fact.
told you.
No,
I didn't assume it. I knew it for a fact. What are semantics for 600? Altered Undying says, by the way, if you ever wanted to have a bunch of movies categorized by what magic tradition, the main groups, to show what each of them believes in, how magic works. Wait, what? By the way, if you ever want it... Oh, you have a bunch of movies categorized by what magic tradition. Yes, please send that to me on Discord. I'd be interested.
Somebody told me. I know it for a fact.
You got the Criterion 4K of Hairspray today, those sales. Oh yeah, it's the Criterion sale season for those that don't know. So on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, Criterion Collection stuff is 50% off, which is pretty much the only time of year you want to get Criterion stuff, because every year they do it. Unless you really want a title, I guess. But they have great stuff. Some Criterion stuff that's just right next to me. Anora, Sean Baker's most recent film that won an Oscar. Train Spotting, Polyester, History of Violence, Captain Blood with Errol Flynn, Multiple Maniacs, John Waters' film, and most of my Criterion collections over there. They have incredible films. Incredible films. Barnes & Noble still exists? It does. It does. I actually have 2 around me. Can I explain what the Criterion Collection is? Sure, real quick. I'll just use this as an example. They are a physical media company that's existed for decades. They're actually the pioneers, one of the pioneers of commentary tracks on DVDs. Their entire business is putting out Blu-rays, DVDs, and 4Ks of movies that are aesthetically or historically significant to film. So they come in really great cases that are all incredibly consistent. They all have the same style. They all have the little Criterion thing. They're all numbered. They have incredible special features. Like, so many Blu-rays these days just do not have special features. They cheap out. It's basically just the movie on the disc. Criterion is a boutique label, so they go out of their way to not include just one commentary, but many have like 2 to 4 different commentary tracks. Essays about the movie are usually included. Behind the scenes stuff. It's always great. So if you ever like love a movie and it's in the Criterion Collection, I'd recommend it, because it's always like a love letter to the movie. Whatever it is. Whatever the movie is, if it's in the Criterion Collection, they're going to treat it right. They're going to do an incredible restoration, and they're going to include so many supplements. They're great. They're probably the best boutique label, in my opinion. I also really like Arrow and Vinegar Syndrome for trashier cult stuff.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
She advised it's definitely not
I'm not
time.
showing anything.
So what is it for?
See, I can pick my own ID. I don't have to have
We
ID
don't
for
have
stuff.
Why do you have to have any idea at all?
Our system.
You don't?
Isn't that Anora, the deeply depressing sci-fi movie? No, Anora. Different movie.
Why do you?
You don't?
Why'd you pay to get one?
Because so I would be able to use it
For what?
when I go to like
Don't they normally do movies they believe had some cultural impact on cinema? Correct. Cultural, historical, or aesthetic significance, I think, is their little blurb.
casinos or wherever.
You ain't gonna take that.
Yeah, they will.
Okay.
Casinos take it every day. That very idea. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. You just don't know about
Oh,
it.
also good news, the Human Centipede trilogy is coming out on 4K. Not from Criterion, of course, but still very important to cinema.
They do.
That's Jody.
They take it every day.
I said that, but
Well,
she said no.
they're not supposed to.
If I have a driver's license, that's the driver's license other than Ohio, is it any good?
Yeah.
Is that good news? For me.
There's a question and y'all answer it correctly.
This is the United
Thank you,
States.
officers. Yeah.
You can even have one from, shoot, Canada.
Puerto Rico, wherever.
Okay. All right. Okay. I appreciate the answers because the answers are 100% correct.
We are going to get to Marcel after this, and we're almost done with this video, by the way. I know we've been on it for a while, sorry.
I appreciate
Are
it.
you a teacher?
Are you?
No. No, I'm
Okay.
just asking questions. I know the answers, but you guys gave me the right answer.
But
I'm going to tell you something about you guys. Now, you guys are some of the best officers out there. You really are. Because you're being sincere, you're being honest. And I'm being honest and sincere.
Lady Ann says 10 minutes of muffled crying, a review of the Human Centipede. I gotta put this out there. It might just because I'm desensitized and I've seen... If you can name a movie that's supposed to be like a fucked up movie, I've probably seen it. I'm so desensitized. Human Centipede is not an extreme movie. Human Centipede 2, more so, I get that, and fuck Human Centipede 3. We don't even talk about that, it's terrible, I don't want to watch it ever again. Human Centipede 1 is milquetoast. It's not a big deal. It's not intense. It's just funny. Human Centipede 2 has maybe a little bit to say about media we consume and horror fans' obsession with violence and disgusting imagery. But I still think that's a watchable film. I don't know. Even a Serbian film? I've seen a Serbian film. All I can say about a Serbian film is I get it. They were going out of their way to talk about like censorship and stuff. But when you get past like what it actually is, it is going out its way to be as intentionally offensive as possible. And once you realize that, it loses its power. Does that make sense? It's like, yeah, you're simulating that. Great. We get it. Alton Undying says it's been sent red. Read it out if you want to. I may not. Let me take a look at it.
You're not Jack.
Overthought says Requiem for a Dream also has ass to ass, Human Centipede, ass to mouth, Clerks 2, ass to mouth.
Your leg and none of that crap. Okay? Just a driver's license.
Frey from the A says, fun fact, my uncle's a bit of an actor and ended up in Human Centipede 3. As part of the Centipede, he said, and I quote, I never want to be that close to another person's ass again. I would have loved to have been one of the extras in Human Centipede 3. Terrible movie, but to be part of a Human Centipede on film, what an honor. For those that don't know, the first movie, there's a 3-person Human Centipede. The sequel, there's a 12-person Human Centipede. I think in the third one, there's like a 100-person Human Centipede. They really jumped the shark on how big they were making these Human Centipedes, let me tell ya. Sweetly Love says, Sallow, the 120 Days of Sodom was far more disturbing. And it has more to say, frankly, about, like, fascism and stuff. So, yeah. That's also in the Criterion collection.
From?
It's an international driver's license. Good in 188 countries.
Well, it'll pop up when we run it.
I don't know if it'll pop up or not, but I know.
It will. You can run an international.
What about Lucifer Valentine movies? Only reason you know about him is because Reckless Ben did a video investigating the director like a year or two ago. Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
License.
I know that.
Why did they never loop the Centipede? Mobius human centipede.
I know it's an international driver's license.
Yeah, we can find out. You said that you don't need an ID, but you have IDs. You don't need to spend money on an ID. Spend money on an ID.
One more thing, but I just want to say the thing I love about movies is that it is an art form that spans everything from like a beautiful Ingmar Bergman film all the way down to trash like what's the movie I had? What is it? The Angry Dwarf or something? What is it? Anyway, I can't find that movie. Oh, another example. L.A. AIDS Jabber. That's a movie I own. You know, it's everything from the height of human experience, emotion, divinity, beauty, all the way down to gutter trash. All the way down to gutter trash. Also, L.A. AIDS Jabber is shot on Shitio. It's not too bad.
You said you don't need one. Why have one? It's just this circular argument.
It's good.
Because I think that someone put this in your head.
It's okay. The twist at the end of L.A. AIDS Jabber is he does not have AIDS. So no one actually got HIV. The sinful dwarf. Thank you.
No,
and you believe this.
I'm a grown man. Don't nobody put nothing in my own thing.
I get that. But you're going to get yourself in a jackpot.
It's good to have an ID because, just like here, can you go in the bank and open an account without an ID? No.
Here's the deal. We're going to take him. So he's got multiple things wrong, with his passport.
Also, Ultra Undying, I'll click on your link after this video. There's like 2 minutes left.
Picture the issuance.
Lord, I rank Lloyd Kaufman movies near the bottom, but I love them. They're certainly trash, but they're trash that has been created incredibly lovingly. Like, I love the Toxie movies. I love Sergeant Kabukiman. I like a lot of the trauma stuff.
State and so forth. But we contacted the Federal Reserve, and the primary thing right now is the Federal Reserve in St. Louis, where he's claiming this money is at, doesn't issue personal checks. He's got a personal check here.
They don't have personal accounts.
Well, there you go. It's a personal check. There's an answer. People were asking about cashier's check. It is a fraudulent personal check.
Okay. So, amongst other things, the print on this, there's just, they're bogus checks. He's trying to cash $1.6 million here. So she's going to get other answers here from the Federal Reserve here in a few minutes, but in the meantime, there's enough. We're going to go.
Yeah, I think that the time when you go into a bank to commit fraud and they have to call the Federal Reserve, I think you're fucked.
Taking passing bad checks. Well,
we're just going to hold him on an investigation right now because I don't want any, I don't want him to appear in court or anything and then him set a bond and then he's gone. So we're just going to book him right now on an investigation and we'll talk to the prosecutor's office and go from there. But yeah, he's a sovereign citizen. I'm going to have you say
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
That
Lady, here's my card.
The laws don't apply. There's no laws.
Okay.
So they got their own set of laws.
Gotcha.
yeah.
So
Stop believing.
So if
Stop believing what they trained you.
So federally,
and brainwashed you to believe and go read the law.
What's your stance on marijuana?
If you marijuana, I'm gonna tell you what my stance is on marijuana.
No, tell me right now what. Hold on, because this is gonna blow your case out of the water.
No, it's not.
What is the federal stance on marijuana? What is Ohio's stance on marijuana?
The Ohio stance and the federal stance is two different stances. They both stand.
All right, I'm gonna have you go and stand up. You're gonna be detained in handcuffs.
For what? What's your handcuff?
Maybe my calling isn't training lawyers, it's training bankers. It was never training lawyers. Every lawyer in the world is smarter than me.
46.
The worst lawyer in the world knows more about law than me.
Do y'all see my passport book?
Oh no, that was the call 3 days ago.
What are y'all arresting me for?
Hold on. You got your key on you? Lock them?
Yeah. Can I call my girlfriend? So she
From the county.
You'll get a call. That's my ID right
Marcel isn't a lawyer. I'm not including fake lawyers.
Where's my passport book?
Well, we're keeping that.
You keeping my passport book for what?
Evidence.
So you know this is false arrest, right? So you guys are not gonna tell me why you're arresting me, huh?
Well, I'm guessing passing bad checks, my friend.
I ain't passing no damn bad checks. I ain't passing no bad checks.
Right here, this one.
He's actually not a judge. He's an emperor.
I got permission to use that account from the Federal Reserve Bank and the IRS.
No, you didn't.
That's his.
The suspect was charged with 2 felony
I think he only gets probation for this.
counts of counterfeiting,
Like 3 years of probation.
2 felony counts of passing bad checks, and 3 felony counts of possession of criminal tools after using fraudulent identification as part of the scheme. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, update. Anthony accepted a plea deal and was convicted of 2 felony counterfeiting charges. He was sentenced to 3 years of probation. All right. We'll get to Marcel in a sec. First, let's look at the thing. Altered Scent, the magic thing. Akashic Brotherhood, Doctor Strange, animated film, Forbidden Kingdom, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Celestial Chorus, The Exorcist, Constantine, Dogma, Prince of Egypt. Okay, I can see that. Cult of Ecstasy, Xanadu! Xanadu! Run, Lola, Run. Freaky Tales, I still haven't seen. I do want to watch that. Dream Speakers, Spirited Away, Labyrinth, Princess Mononoke. Good. Oh, yeah, those are good choices. Euthanatos, Bullet Train, Adventures of Reno Williams, and Wanted. I've seen none of those movies, so I can't comment on that one. Order of Hermes, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Cross Posts as Non-Evil Technocracy, Lord of Illusion, that has Scott Bakula in it. Sons of Ether, Weird Science, and Van Helsing. Verbena, The Craft, Hocus Pocus, and Wicker Man. Dealer's Choice, which one apparently. And Virtual Adepts, Swordfish, and Punisher. Okay, it's a pretty good list. All right. Marcel time! In no particular order. He's just uploaded a lot of stuff recently. They're shorter videos, so we should get through them all. Let's check it out. You need Dogma on DVD. Ooh, time to make you jealous. This is my 4K limited edition deluxe box set of Dogma. And then we'll get into Marcel. You guys know what you got into when you chose my channel. There it is. It's got a nice little slip cover where the Jesus comes out. Very nice. Little stained glass window cover. Dogma on the side. This is from Umbrella Video, by the way. They operate out of Australia. All their stuff is all region, though. So if you're from the States or wherever, you can still order it. And it works. Your jealousy intensifies. Came with some lobby cards, which are sort of like little mini posters and stuff. A booklet made to look kind of like a Bible that's like behind the scenes stuff for Dogma. Lots of pictures, essays, stuff like that. And then, of course, the actual release with the slipcover. Get that out. And then the movie. Oh, I didn't switch the thing yet. I hate when the rating stuff is on the outside. A lot of UK stuff is like that. You got the standard Lionsgate UK of Dogma. Nice. I was luckily able to get this some time ago whenever it came out. Long time ago at this point. Before it got pulled, because there were licensing issues with Lionsgate, and they made Umbrella stop selling to people in the US for that release, but I got it before they pulled it. So eat my ass, Lionsgate, you fucking bitches. Just get this all in here, and then we'll continue with Marcel. A little distracted today, sorry. They put out great stuff, though. Oh, Alan Rickman on the back, too. Nice little Alan Rickman. Okay, Marcel.
Okay, so we were
You
just
can hear
talking about a...
You can hear the person saying go, by the way, in this first video. Listen.
There you go. Okay, so we were just talking about a young guy in a video who was basically ambushed by the legal system because he's a freedom guy, got put in a psych ward, and we were just discussing what to say if things like that happen. So the first thing to say is I
do not think that Marcel's advice for staying out of a psych ward is going to be good advice.
Under anything that you're saying. They say, do you understand? I don't stand under it. I comprehend what you're saying, but I don't stand under it. To understand means to stand under the contract they just created.
It does not. Marcel, if someone is dealing with the police and they are considering involuntarily committing someone, what you are telling them to say is going to make them more likely to be admitted, not less.
Verbally with you that they'll enforce if you agree to it. So you don't understand it. I don't stand under anything that you're saying. I operate with all rights reserved under my sovereign society. That's sovereign rights held by Indigenous power. You have to do a political status determination before you act on me to even see if I'm under your legal system or not. I also have diplomatic immunity and diplomatic status, so an act upon me.
He doesn't have any diplomatic immunity. He's not a diplomat. He's a Canadian citizen.
Or an order upon me if I haven't caused harm is actually an act of war under land warfare rules. I'm protected by sovereign rights held by Indigenous power, which is recognized by the Supreme Court of Canada as superior jurisdiction in law to the legal system.
You're not Indigenous, Marcel. Saying, oh, well, I was born here, so I'm Indigenous. That's not what Indigenous means. And you know that's not what other people consider Indigenous to mean. Do you know what happens when you adopt a private definition for a word that the world at large doesn't accept? It means you're wrong. Language is a way to communicate. You can't just unilaterally decide a word means something different than it means to everyone else. Then you're just crazy and no one understands what you're talking about.
You also have a fee schedule, orders equal bills, and they're operating in fraud, and fraud vitiates everything. So you have no obligation, they're literally a criminal, and you can actually, as a Chief Justice or under your own rights, anyone can do this.
Fraud vitiates everything doesn't even apply here. What are you talking about?
You can hire...
I'm pretty sure vitiates has to do with, like, statutes of limitations and undoing things that have already been done. What are you talking about? Vitiates what? You're in the middle of an arrest.
Private investigator, $300 you can get their home address, $90 an hour to have them followed by a private investigator. If they commit a crime upon you, they are a criminal that you can put all their information public and launch investigations into them to find every dirty little secret they have for messing with you. You can also send them a bill and you can do liens and you can also haul them into the International Tribunal.
False liens are illegal in many United States. It's a felony. I don't know about Canada or its various provinces and territories.
Tribunals under Indigenous tribunal law, basically. So that's basically it. And other than that, just swear at them freely or be peaceful if you want. Silence is consent, so don't shut up the entire time. Make sure you notice them. And beyond that, if you need extra help, get a hold of us. SovereignEmpire.org. We're on YouTube and Rumble. Private Law Trusts with an S on the end. Fuck the legal system. Okay, hello. We are doing today's video on different freedom topics.
Let's do this one first.
Okay, so I was just talking with Lorraine of Earth Ambassador Society, and it was a point that she wanted to capture that I was explaining. So over the...
Why is this the angle? Why are we not using the other angle that we can see the camera of? I'm very curious. Do I think Marcel is as dangerous as he says or no? Not as dangerous as he says. Is he completely benign? No. But he thinks he's so dangerous he thinks he can take over Canada, and no one individual person is that powerful, so...
The last number of years, I've coached a lot of different men and women about freedom and setting up their own private law society that's unregistered, unincorporated, and self-governing. And through that entire period of time, since the very beginning of when we started this 17 years ago, who I am, I didn't feel was necessarily the right energy to be who was the front guy or the face of a society called...
Wonder what he thinks of Romana Dudulo? That is a good question. I'm not sure.
Called Peacemaker Society. Now, I am peaceful. The way I go about it may not be the way everybody does, but because of my life, you know, I do have a smidge of damage. You know, I'm functional within that, especially when it comes to projects. I'm excellent at running things. But the energy that this needs to be run by is going to be more your traditional mums and dads, enlightened warriors who now choose peace.
Enlightened warriors who now choose peace. What an interesting guy.
Indigenous First Nations, as well as anyone who really has God in their heart. So what I need everyone to understand is you're not coming to run my society, okay? You are founding your own society, and I'm just here to lead you until you can lead yourself, and you need to be the leader of freedom.
What happens when they disagree with you, Marcel? Is that okay that they disagree with you? Or are you going to get really mad like you always do when people disagree with you?
Your own community, in your own family, the message you bring to the legal slavery politicians, you are sacred. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about this in that. So what I have are the systems of freedom that you all need to master, and they're complete. From a mom and dad family to asset-based economy to having your rights intact. And this is where I'm giving a big secret sauce to freedom right now. Claim of right, which is one of the 3 letters in you founding your society process that you do, the claim of right. That is lawful excuse to disobey act and statute.
I'm gonna fill out some paperwork. I'm gonna give you paperwork that if you fill it out, you no longer have to follow the law. I'm very sane. I've been doing this for 17 years, and I've not made any progress whatsoever, but I'm still confident. Don't know why. Everyone just gets to get away with everything. What the fuck?
And you can also look up in a Black's Law dictionary, adverse possession is enjoyment of real property under claim of right. And I have right behind me here, defensive property with claim of right. Everyone who is in peaceful possession of personal property but does not claim it as of right is not protected from criminal liability. And right above it says, with claim of right, everyone who is in peaceful possession of personal property.
Black's Law dictionary request. Harold Elman wants me to look up bet. Okay.
And under a claim of right, and everyone acting under his authority is protected from criminal responsibility for defending that possession,
Tell
even
me
against a person entitled by
adverse
law to
possession
possession of it, if he uses no more force than is necessary. Those are your God-given rights. Now, legality wants to pretend like God-given rights are separate. They are the foundation to legality. That is the only thing that allows legality to create a mirror in the first place. And I passed a building in the Exchange or near the Forks in Winnipeg, and it has a big Canadian flag. It says, "In God we trust, keep our land glorious and free." It's in our national anthem.
Adverse possession, the enjoyment of real property with a claim of right when that enjoyment is opposed to another person's claim and is continuous, exclusive, hostile, open, and notorious.
For crying out loud. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, even though it is a corporate document, says supremacy of God and rule of law. Rule of law is legality. Supremacy of God is before the rule of law, even in their charter.
Okay, you don't get to just say, oh my God, I think God thinks what I think is true, so your laws don't apply to me. That's not how this works.
To every corporation out there, whether you're a business or a government, nation, state, corporation, if you go against your charter, you cease to exist lawfully. Fraud vitiates everything. These are facts. So within that, all of you just need a claim of right. We made it free on the website. Go to sovereignempire.org, privatelawtrusts.org, and go check it out. It's there in the headlines and subheadings. Just review all of it. And you must be okay being the systems, everything and all that goes with it. And I found the way, you guys. I'm not the way. Okay, I recognize that if everyone were how I am, well, honestly, then they do everything right and there really wouldn't be a problem in my mind. But given
At least he's humble.
the way the world is, the way I interact, I have my own trauma. I've been through a lot of stuff, and I'm not bringing that into this work. The work was done regardless. And those feelings in me are what's right in me, not being okay with what the world is and how it needs to change. And this is where all I'm here to do is empower all of you with whatever you need. Perfect example is yesterday, we had someone reach out to us who needs help trying to save her house, has a lot of things going on, and she was in a moment of sadness and feeling alone in freedom. When I was on the phone with her, she let me know she had been in a long-term female-female couple relationship.
Oh, God.
And you know what? I'm not judging her for that.
I'm doubting it. I'm doubting it. You know what happens when I meet someone who's in a relationship and they're gay? I don't have to say the phrase, I'm not judging them, but because I don't judge them, because who the fuck cares, you psycho bitch? What are you talking about?
Do all have the right to be who you are. Obviously, no one should talk to kids about sexual stuff, but this lady doesn't seem like that kind of lady. She appreciated my help. She's going to be a manager in what we're doing now. So to all of you out there, just know, if you think I'm racist, I'm not. Some of the most important people that influenced me were people like Tupac. Okay, you know, I watch video after
Guys, I can't be racist. I listened to Tupac.
video of amazing people from all ethnicities that are brilliant. You know, if you're fantastic in who you are, I will love you. If you don't believe in hurting people, we're cool. Okay, like, there's so many things trying to divide everyone, but we all need to unite in one thing right now, and that's freedom. Okay? And as much as I may disagree with some things about Muslims, I love Muslims.
What are you doing?
Are on freedom's side, because legality trying to take away religion from Muslims, good luck. Good luck. So I feel like God's law is safe on earth as long as there are people willing to fight for it. And there is a peaceful, lawful way to fight for it. So in my mind, we're creating the new Canada. We're creating the new USA. But it's going to be of independent, lawful societies. And all of you protect your beliefs. That's your job in your society, because nation states are over. And that's what people need.
You heard it, guys. Nation states are over.
To wake up to. Alberta, if you go to the States, doesn't...
Probably true. It's all corporations now wearing a trench coat. But oh my God, I'm insufferable. I'm such an insufferable leftist. Did you know? Corporatism bad?
Matter. One world government's coming. Okay? So you all need your own society, your own claim of right.
I'm a cliche.
To protect your rights. And then beyond that, go to sovereignempire.org, get the paperwork, do it with your family and friends. You can have it done 2 hours from now. I had an 80-year-old lady get this done in less than 48 hours. Got the paperwork, picked her name.
Hello, Tired and Trans. How you doing?
Did the founding, and the next day she went to the bank and got her society bank account. I'm holding the door open for you guys. I'm just systems training. You will do with it what you want. And you don't have to run my society. My society is just here to train you how to run your own. God bless you all. I love you. May freedom win. You are freedom heroes. You just need elite level systems. We reverse engineered the elites. We made it God-given rights in a no harm way, so all of you can protect who and what you are, so long as you're not hurting anyone else. And if you're hurting others, it's time to stop, because justice is coming.
It's time to stop.
Video. So today's lesson was claim of right is a lawful excuse to disobey act and statute, and adverse possession in Black's Law Dictionary proves enjoyment of real property under claim of right. I showed you the Criminal Code of Canada there, where it said you have the right to defend property under claim of right. That's what empowers your private security. God bless you all. We'll see you in the next video.
Jesus Christ, Marcel. Sweetly love, thank you for gifting a sub to Tired and Trans. Let's do a traffic stop. I think it's been a little bit since we did a traffic stop.
January 16th, 2025, officers were dispatched to the scene of a car accident where they encountered a sovereign citizen who had no intention of cooperating.
Hello. Are you the driver of this car?
Yeah,
You
I'm trying to get my,
all your stuff?
Yeah. Hold on, this my mother.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you injured at all? That's what I'm concerned about. What are these? Oh. Do you have a driver's license? I thought those are your credit cards.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my driver's license. I'm texting the address to you. Trying to look for my ID. Hold on for 1 second.
Can we see your wallet so we can try to get your ID out of it?
No, I don't have a wallet.
Where'd you get your cards
You
at?
don't have a wallet? I know you're a sovereign citizen and might not have an ID, but where do you keep, like, money and cards and stuff?
Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah, that's what it's in the car.
Okay.
I'm trying to call my mama.
I know.
Hello?
Well, that's important too, but we also need to identify you and figure out what happened, okay?
You injured, buddy? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I want to be in the ambulance. You want an ambulance?
What do you need to go in the ambulance for?
Because I just entered. Well, hello?
Okay. Well, they need to know what for.
I'm trying to send you the address. I sent you my location. You have my location. Come on.
Thank you.
Yelling loud noises!
Appreciate it.
Okay, hold on.
Why are we yelling?
Location,
It's Korean veterans. Okay, back to what we were saying a minute ago.
Yeah, I'm sending you the address
Sir,
right now.
listen to
I'm on
me.
Crane
Listen to me.
Highway.
I need that picture of your ID.
You need identification. Yes, okay. Understand, sir. You're a public servant. Give me a second. Let me get my
Listen to me. Listen to me. On camera, we have been very understanding. Stop talking. Stop talking and listen to me. We've been very understanding and we have been very patient with you. I need your identification.
Yes.
Please pull that up now.
Hold on 1 second, sir. Hold on. You got the address?
Right, talk to her after. Why do you need to talk to her right now? You're okay.
Wait, you guys, hold on.
What are we waiting on?
So this is what I got.
What's holding us up right now? That's what we're trying to
Let me
figure
ask
out.
you this. Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, anything like that?
No, I mean, and I don't know how much. Hey, Swizzy.
No, I mean, that's not a good answer. That's not a good answer.
Hey, bro.
Hi, can I help you? That's your nephew? Who's your nephew?
18.
Okay, what's his name? Do we know his name? Okay, what's his name?
He's not giving you his name?
He's not being super cooperative right now. I don't want you in the road either.
All right.
Okay. What's his first name? Okay. What is his first name?
I'm trying to. I don't even.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to get in your back. Hold on. Listen to me. Get in your car and you gotta move your car. Okay. You can't stay stopped here. You gotta go drive down there and he'll try to contact you. Okay.
Relax, bro. Relax.
What's with this family? Probably doesn't trust cops for understandable reasons. I'm not saying that makes this the smart thing to do. I'm just saying I understand why they would maybe be scared of the cops and giving information.
Go on the ambulance? All right, then let's get on the ambulance. He's not identifying himself. He's trying to get away. He's got people that pulled up there to pick him up. Okay.
They're just asking what his name is. I understand that. But do you also understand, like, the generational trauma within black communities and the police and how it becomes a whole big thing? Just saying. I'm not saying what they're doing is the best action right now. I'm just saying I understand where it's coming from.
I'm not trying to get away.
Are you going in the ambulance or not?
He hit me.
Are you going in the ambulance or not?
I'm trying to get somebody here.
Yeah, we know you're trying to get someone here. Do you need to go on the ambulance?
Yes.
Then get in.
But y'all not about to. Y'all can't force me to get in an ambulance.
No, we can't. We're either going to get you on the ambulance or we're going to do a field sobriety test with you right here, right now. Which would you rather do? Which would you rather do? Answer me.
I don't have to volunteer to do nothing.
No, I agree that it's dumb, Harold. Why are people... At no point did I say this is not dumb. You just understand why.
You go to jail.
For what?
Refusing to do field sobriety tests.
That's an obligation under your license.
I don't have a license.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's great. So you don't have a license?
So now you can go to jail for driving without a license.
No, I can't because I'm traveling. You don't know the...
There it is.
Hello?
Ah, this is good. This is going to be a good one.
Okay.
All right,
So you
do me a favor. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
No, bro. For what, bro?
Oh, no, don't get resisting. Don't get resisting.
For what, bro?
Put your hand on your back.
For what, bro?
Put your hand
For
on your
what,
back.
bro? For what, bro? What are you trying to... Stop resisting. What am I resisting for? What are you resisting for? Hey, bro! Look, Swizzy, help! Swizzy! Help, bro! What am I resisting?
You're not identifying yourself.
You said what?
Give us your hands.
What am I being detained for?
Give us your hands.
Identifying yourself.
Oh, yeah, he's under arrest.
Hey, bro.
Give us your other hand now. Stop resisting.
Identify myself.
Keep the 3 on.
Keep the 3. Give us your other arm.
Give us your right arm. Put your right arm behind your back. Put it behind your back.
Bravo Needs Bacon says they're hiding his name because they know he's wrong. He's clearly under the influence. I have no sympathy for drunk, buzzed, high drivers. This was a choice they made. I agree.
Marijuana. Can I stand up?
Stand him up.
Ready?
$32.
1032?
1032.
Outstanding. Fingerprint mark 5.32.
Oh, he had a gun on him he didn't declare. This guy's making every bad decision. Holy shit.
Stop.
If you're interacting with the police and you have a concealed firearm, or a firearm, you are supposed to be like, hey, I have a firearm. And then they usually take it for the duration of the interaction.
Stop.
Somebody press.
Stop.
Hey, man. You're in our custody right now. That's how you're going to change it. Do you need the sheriff to check you out? Okay. Hey, guys, he wants you guys to check him out. He's going to remain in our custody. Okay.
Are you injured?
What's that?
Got scale.
Wait, hey!
Oh, dude, you fucking have you idiot. Well, there's distribution or sales if he has illicit substances. Fuck me, you idiot.
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Over here.
Tell your customers to buy a scale. Don't carry around a scale with you, you fucking moron.
Here.
I'm Alpha's mother.
Okay, you're whose mom?
Where's him?
Where is him?
My son.
What's his name?
Alpha.
What's his name?
His name is Alpha.
Okay. You're gonna hang tight right here.
Stay here. You hold him for a second. Was there a name on the pill bottle? Karen. Oh, he's not Karen. Karen.
You guys did not have no jurisdiction over me. You guys have told me.
Oh, no, sir. That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
You guys have names put on you guys' bond.
That is incorrect.
What's incorrect?
Is that firearm registered to you?
You guys just completely violated my rights.
That's
all of you guys names to be. You guys will never work again. On my soul. You guys will never work again.
Sovereign citizens are so sure they're gonna get the cops fired. It's like they're sincerely unaware of how impossible it is to get a cop fired in the U.S.
You guys will never work again.
Okay, sir.
You don't know the amount of liability of completely violated my rights. What's your name, sir? What's your name and what's your bond number?
Where do you learn this? Internet, most likely?
What's your name?
Officer Diaz, badge number 2613. No.
Look, what is, you need to identify yourself.
I already did. I just said it.
What's your name?
Said Officer Diaz, badge number 2613. So that's the second time I've said that to you
You
now.
took a sworn oath to
I have done that. Have done that.
You can't demand me to do anything. You just
you.
violated my rights.
Alright, I got a possible ID on him. I'm gonna try. You wanna put him in your car real quick?
Right.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Of course. All of my rights.
Let's go.
They trying to arrest.
Let's go. Come on.
Hey, call Swizzy.
Come on.
Look, call Swizzy.
Come on.
And tell him I need him, bro. Y'all just arrest me for no reason. Y'all don't have no probable cause to arrest me.
Please go in the car.
Y'all don't even have jurisdiction
Put your
over
feet
me.
in.
Y'all didn't even try to see if y'all
Put
had
your feet in.
Fun fact, if they're putting you into a car and you're handcuffed, they probably have jurisdiction over you.
This is completely a kid. This one.
Put your feet in.
I'm gonna be nice, cause guess what? You always gotta stay in honor, bro.
Okay, brother. Back up real quick.
You gotta stay in honor.
Back up for me.
Unless they're ice, true.
Keep asking for your name. So you can gain jurisdiction over me. You just violated all of my rights. You better remove me now. Hey, call Swizzy, bro. No. Hey, no.
He's got a scale. He's got that second phone.
Got an oxy.
He's got a lot of oxy.
Oh, you dumb bitch! You're selling oxy and you have a scale? Oh, he's going to prison.
And they're not in his name.
What's his name? Possibly.
Alpha?
Bro, this is really my baby, bro. My baby, come on, bro.
Agreed, tired and trans, agreed.
Bro, my baby. I got to an accident.
Yeah, but you had drugs and gun. You had drugs, a scale, and a gun on you, big dog. You have to provide ID when asked by a law enforcement officer, especially in a crash after you were involved in.
What law? Bring it up. Bring up.
You were involved in a traffic accident.
Bring up the law that says that, and that applies.
All right, sir. I'm not going to argue with you
You
while
don't
we're
know
on
the
the road.
constitutional violations you just committed?
I have not.
Why does everyone nowadays think that, like, legally the cop has to convince them they did something illegal? Like, I don't just see this with sovereign citizens. I see this with other arrest videos as well a lot. And this crosses, like, age boundaries, racial boundaries, class boundaries, just people from every strata and place in society now seem to think when they're arrested, the cop needs to successfully get them to agree they did something illegal before they can arrest them. So weird. Maybe it's always been the case. Maybe that's just always how people are. I don't know, but very strange.
You just violated so many constitutional violations that you will never ever be able to work for this department ever again.
Not.
You have.
I have not.
You just kidnapped me, sir.
I did not kidnap you.
It's personal jurisdiction, then it's subject jurisdiction. Oh, you're failing to identify yourself. You're under arrest. What in the Constitution gives you that power to do that? Have you ever read the Constitution?
I have.
Yeah, the Constitution grants states the ability to have control over their own, like, territories in their jurisdiction and make their own governments and laws, and to have police and law enforcement. That's a thing that the Constitution says. Have you read it? If you have, did you understand it?
I had to learn it, yes, sir. That's part
What
of the job.
in the Constitution gives you the power to do what you just did to me? What in the Constitution gives you the power to do what you just did to me?
Sir, I'm not going to talk to you while you're yelling at me.
What in your mind do you think did you get this authority from? Because you went to school and got a badge? No. The people wrote the Constitution, right? The Constitution is to restrain the government from this type of stuff.
The Constitution was not written so you could sell drugs to people.
It's deeper than this, bro.
Are you a sovereign citizen?
There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen.
Okay, so...
Then why did he throw out a sovereign citizen thing? Like, what does that have
Oh,
to do
I'm just asking because you said you were traveling. That's a typical...
I'm traveling. And there's penalties and fines that come behind things that you just did. Am I going to pursue that? Do I want to? No, not really, because I don't really care, bro. Like,
pursue what?
To put liens on your bond, that's very serious. You will never be able to work.
Liens on my bond?
But once somebody puts a lien against your bond, until that investigation done, you can't work. God created me, bro.
All right, man.
So what makes you think you got more power than God? How can you just kidnap somebody like this? Literally, they just kidnap them. That's what they do every day with a lack of understanding.
Baha, if you're listening right now in chat, can you tell me, are you free on... What day is this? The 19th? We've been invited to a thing.
I can understand the law. I can understand the Constitution and what the Constitution was written for, to protect people from stuff like this.
Breakfast F2N with a $5 tip says, when is this from? No one has real oxy anymore. It's pressed Fent. Love y'all, don't do drugs. This was posted 3 days ago. The original video was recorded January 16th, 2025.
Straight back. Like, come on, y'all just kidnapped me, bro. I don't even know the Constitution violation.
He seems like a thief.
Mm-hmm. Got drugs in your crotch, bro. Of course we're gonna search you.
You think this is constitutional?
You're beyond the constitutional right now.
You think this is constitutional?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Moxie. I think it's Oxy and
I rebuke it.
a bunch of stuff.
I rebuke it. Did you hear him?
Once he started like walking like this, for like
You are free, cool beans.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be here for a while.
Hey, so we have a piece of paper here saying we seized your money based off your CDS transactions, all right? Do you want to sign saying that money was seized? Otherwise, you won't be able to get that money back if you're found not guilty. All right, I'm not going to explain it again. Okay, have a good day.
Baha, do you want to go to a queer horror-themed burlesque show on the 19th with, I guess I won't use her name. My friend from middle school that you know that we've hung out with before. It looks fun.
This
Chat, if you can figure out where it is, you're invited. I'm not going to tell you, though.
suspect was charged with drug trafficking, possession of a firearm during a drug trafficking crime, multiple drug possession charges, contraband, resisting arrest, and obstruction. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison and will be eligible for parole after 5 years.
Oh! Wow. Good luck with that parole. That is something. That is something. What else? Let's see. So much Marcel. How's Mahto? How's Mahto doing? 30 years, 5 years until he's eligible for probation.
Hey friends, how we doing today? Wanted to share with you a story about a friend of mine, Robert Louis Ritzman, probably the sole reason why I'm not in jail for some of this bullshit statutory stuff. He just told me he's going to be possibly getting on the Glenn Beck show. And for my boy out there, 3D auto printing parts, the Ford guy, love your stuff, Jesse. All that stuff's really awesome. Of course, Jerry Reed, all the other people out here pounding these drums, trying to wake you people up. You know, the Mahto villages are about American Indian nationals coming together and giving discounts to 50% discounts, fresh fruits and vegetables to U.S.
Bullshit statutory. Sovereign citizens don't believe that statutory law applies to them. Statutory being, you know, laws passed by the legislature. So laws, as we colloquially know them. They believe that they're only beholden to something called the common law, which is an older legal style. There are parts of the common law system that exist within our system, precedent, carrying over between cases, that's based on common law principles, but they just generally don't believe in legislatures, so it's fucked up.
citizen public servants. Why would we do that? So that you understand the difference between us. They're owned by the Vatican. They're British territorial subjects. Now, you may not know this because you haven't studied, but that doesn't mean it's not true.
It's not
now,
true.
When you get down the road,
it's not true, though, Mahto. It's all stuff you stole from other sovereign citizen gurus, and it was wrong then, and it's wrong now.
Far enough, and you realize that everything I've been telling you, everybody else has been telling you, the stuff you'll hear from Robert if he's on Glenn Beck, This is about waking you to the reality of the Satanists that run this world. They're Zionists.
Oh, boy. Ah!
Okay, so if you're in a church and you guys are out there saying that you're Zionists and you think Zion is a place that you need to be,
to be clear, when he says Zionist, he isn't just criticizing Israel's government. You know? He's not criticizing that. He's doing the dog whistle version. Just so everyone knows, if you haven't seen me cover him before, he's like a full Nazi, so he's not just criticizing what's happening to Palestine. He's actively dog whistling.
really need to take a hard look at the symbols on all your garments. You need to take a hard look at the symbols behind masonry. And ask yourselves a very important, very fundamental question. Should anything that's good be secret? Should they have a society that's separate from ours, that ultimately controls us? How? Through their policy enforcement officers. You'll know them because they have their stars. You'll know them by their signs. You'll know them by all of the stuff that they use that you never really saw before. But now you are, aren't you? You're waking up. That's why I want you to listen closely when my buddy Robert gets on there. And show him some loving. Legit. He loves dogs. He's got a whole bunch of them. And he's a guy out here that's basically been brutalized by these bar cartel members, same ones that I'm battling. And
You're not battling them. You're going to court because you refuse to get a driver's license.
Still can't find it.
He makes it sound so epic.
A direct answer either as to whether or not Trump's controlled opposition or whether or not he's one of the good guys. I guess we'll tell. But after the July 4th elections for the Mahto tribal councils in all of the villages, i.e. counties, anyone that stood up in, 12 men, 7 of whom have to be veterans. And then you guys get your birth record certificates, you get your ledger, you get everything necessary to be able to function as a separate society. Under private motor carrier number with the DOT through Mahto Ministries. You're just another satellite ministry, ward, whatever you want to call it. But all the villages are church enclaves first. You use the wampum to trade with. And that wampum is 99% owned by each village. You starting to see why the Mahto villages were created, folks? Love to take credit for it again, but it's the Most High's design. And it's here for those with ears to hear and eyes to see. So I hope you tune in to Glenn Beck. Keep watching. Keep sharing these videos. And for all the naysayers out there, pull your bottom lips over your head and swallow. Couldn't care less. You're not my target demographic. And I keep blocking your stupid comments because I'm not going to let you preach to my people. I happen to know at least this level of truth, and if you're not at least there, then you need to go find somewhere else if you want to blather whatever incessant moronic comments you little keyboard warriors want to go with. For all of you who have ears to hear and eyes to see, remember, our message is shared with love. We don't care what your religion.
It's been a while. Did he actually form a stable commune to apply these beliefs and discounts? No, not as of now.
Religion is. You can be in the Mahto village. You can
basically trying to start a cult.
Interact with the businesses on the outside. Those are public. Anybody can use the wampum. But if you're a kitty toucher, if you're unloyal to the Republic, any of these things, Mahto villages aren't for you. And yes, like any...
It almost feels suspicious that that's the first thing he mentions. You know what I mean? These people that are like so obsessed with like pedophiles and child trafficking that you go like, all right, everyone agrees that that's bad. We are on the same page. The fact that it's the front of your mind every moment of every day is concerning to me.
The other society, we have our own law enforcement.
Kitty, not kitty. He's talking about pedophiles.
You'll know them because they have a white patch on the right, which is the flag for the Mahto Nation, the Sioux Indian will, on a white square flag because it's a messenger flag. It means we come in peace. We don't conduct traffic stops. It's not who we are.
You know what I mean, miscellaneous, virtually everyone.
We're not out here trying to enslave anybody. Our members, our law enforcement officers, being all U.S. military veterans only or able to pass an aptitude test, they don't conduct traffic stops again because they protect our people. That's their only function out there. And if you have a problem with that, I guess you'd have to explain to us why your average 80 IQ morons somehow magically supersede any of my military...
There's no such thing as an average 80 IQ person. 80 by its definition is lower than the average.
Veterans who we know are loyal to...
Like, if you're like at 80 IQ, you're like actually like at a point where you're maybe disabled in some way. That was Forrest Gump's IQ, I think. Like, I don't...
The Republic, especially since my members are all de jure. All you 14th Amendment U.S. citizens are de facto. You're based out of D.C. You're owned by Britain. Not my fault you're ignorant. But facts are facts. My members are law enforcement officers. They're all U.S. military veterans. Who else do you trust to protect the Republic?
You thought the average was the mid-70s? No. The average for IQ is always 100. They always adjust it, so 100 is always the average.
And again, under duty as you...
Opinions on Forrest Gump? It's an entertaining movie. It's boomer nostalgia slop, but, like, it's a well-made movie. I'm entertained by it. I do roll my eyes at some of the stuff, obviously, but, like, it's fine. It's whatever. It's not a movie I choose to watch. Let me put it that way. I'd never be like, ooh, I really want to watch Forrest Gump. Maybe once every 10 years or something, but I don't know.
Military veterans, the Mahto villages were established and designed, having been given, direction from the president when I wrote the White House, telling him everything that was going on at Fort Lewis, city of Gig Harbor, Kitsap County, trafficking people and racketeering, extortion, child trafficking, child endangerment, parental alienation. All these things that go hand in hand with these psychotic, satanic sacks of shit. And I was told, well, you got to handle on the local level. Sir, yes, sir. Until properly relieved, Mahto villages and our law enforcement officers after July 4th, the question will have to be asked. Do you have authority that supersedes ours? How did that magically happen, you being foreign and all? Us being the only de jure, truly sovereign...
I think you're getting him confused. He's American. Steve with a Q, Sweet Lily Love says, interesting story. An ex of mine used to work as a phone sex operator, and she spoke with the author of Forrest Gump. Apparently his fetish is girls boxing. Oh. That's fun. Good for him, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. He did write the shitty Forrest Gump sequel book, though, so that's more shameful. I won't kink shame. I will bad sequel shame.
Band of American Indians, the Assiniboine Sioux. The rest, the 574 federally recognized tribes, they're all U.S. citizen slaves. They're only part...
There's a book sequel. They never made the movie sequel, though it was in production for a while, or pre-production, I should say. They never made it. But there is a Forrest Gump 2 book.
Or quasi...
Kind American. I am a woman. Thank you for asking. Are you going to be rude after this? Or are you going to be nice? Because I would like it to be nice. That'd be just awesome.
Sovereign within their own tribal borders. But we all know, don't we? You Masons, you Satanists. This chief is the only chief of the truly sovereign remaining...
Why would you be rude? Just sometimes people are quite transphobic. So just making sure you're not. If you're not, I sincerely apologize.
Tribe in all of America.
It's a red flag. Yeah, that's a red flag thing to ask. If you come upon someone and you're like, I don't know that person's gender, usually the first thing you say to them, especially in a space like this, being like, are you a man or a woman? Also my name. Like, frankly, you couldn't tell with my name.
And that'll be a problem if you make it a problem. But we're a peaceful, law-abiding nation. We're not here to tear down any societies. We're just here to travel and trade freely amongst ourselves and use our wampum to do our private stuff. And, we teach our members how to use your U.S. dollars and other public entities, those tax-paying LLCs and C-Corps. Again, we're the most highly educated band of American Indians that's ever existed, because this is the only one in which the chief has decided to open membership up to any American who has American nationality as a birthright. You can be in the Mahto village in the county of your birth. You just have to put in the proper documents and record them. And then, of course, we don't vote in the public elections. Those are foreign U.S. citizens. But we do vote in our own elections within the village. You're starting to connect the dots. Different flag, different society, different languages we teach our kids in our educational center. but open to every American with ears to hear and eyes to see. Love y'all. Hope you find this message in the spirit of love in which it's offered. Shalom.
Oh my god. This is so stupid. Guess what the Tartaria people have discovered?
Welcome. I thank you for being here. God bless. And let us begin. Okay, today...
Guys, we're on a sovereign citizen stream. It's not castles. It's sovereign citizen shit. It's sovereign citizen shit. Look at the title of the stream.
Today is your lucky day. There's no point in trying to play the game the way it's been laid out for you. And the truth is I've been stupid. Most of us have. We've played the game the way we think we should play it, and the game is absolutely rigged. Absolutely rigged from the core. Full of bull from the core. The quicker you can get away from influences that just don't know, that just do not research, the better off you'll be. There's no point in trying to play any system if you push the truth.
Jay's a proxy says, fuck, I lost the game. Everyone here just lost the game. I lost the game. Caesar Bishop says, it's sovereign citizen shit. You got it. Congrats.
Or share it, you will be punished. It's so stupid. Truth is always punished, and those who share it. Total waste of time. Pushing the beat.
Conspiracy theorists have the biggest victim complexes of anyone, I swear to God.
Yes, that they want you to push. It's morning right now. Clearly. And I was gonna make like a video, talk about all kinds of things, like I do every week, but there's no damn point. This world. That's all I want to say this morning before I proceed to set you free. Oh yes, setting you free. This world has had its hands around your neck for too long. Now
Alright, bye, kind American. I'm just, I don't have the energy for you. Whatever you're doing, whether you're sincere or not, you're exhausting already. Goodbye. Just not dealing with this right now. Consider getting a different personality. I'd love that. Anyway.
Most of you may not want to hear this message, and I don't give a sh*. If you don't want to hear the truth, there's plenty of places for you. But if you're sick of this system, if you would like another way, I will share it with you today. And I think I'll share it every week moving forward. There's no point anymore about history or entertaining.
I did see it, Jay's a proxy, and I did watch that part.
No point in playing music. Barely a point in editing. I don't care. Total waste of time here. Waste of time.
We'll probably watch it next tinfoil.
I mean, once you're labeled as one who doesn't push the BS that they would like pushed, there's no reward or incentive. It's pretty grim. Let's get into it. Pause. So there is no money in the world.
That's crazy, because I pay my bills, and I service debts, and I buy goods and services. I definitely have money.
Not real money, at
Only real money is stuff that's shiny. Shiny means money.
least. It's like Monopoly. It's exactly.
Is there hope or no hope? I'm so confused right now. I don't know. Playing it by ear. Changes depending on the day.
Like Monopoly money. Except the difference is we all treat it like it's real. The people give value to things.
Correct. People give value to anything that has value. Value is literally a subjective human concept. Correct?
We all need this artificial money to some extent. And it's rigged. Its value is affected by decisions that people in power who don't give a shit about us make. We learn
The value of things change all the time based on circumstances and material conditions. The levers by which financial institutions in countries control things like inflation are often through interest rates. This is not a bad thing. It allows them to intervene before things get catastrophic. That's not to say those tools are always effective or used correctly, but they are important tools within our market economy so that you can adjust things and try and stop catastrophes from happening. In theory. Again, any system can be used and wielded incorrectly. It can be wielded irresponsibly or from ignorance, but that is the point.
in 1933, they took away the gold. The Constitution says money must be backed by gold. There is no gold today. They changed that. Now I have a theory.
There is no gold today. You can go out and buy as much gold as you want, but I guess it doesn't exist.
About the reset. And I think in our reset system, we never had the gold. You have gold and still using outhouses? I don't think so. The gold...
We have gold and are still using outhouses. I don't think so. Gold comes out of the ground. It is a metal that comes out of the fucking ground. It was here before humans. Do you think humans invented gold? What are you talking about?
The era. In the golden era. Really, the great time where people...
AI bot in chat? Who?
Were building beautiful buildings. That was not our time. We've gobbled up this...
Oh, the couscous person? Yeah, that's
history.
Fucking random. How bizarre.
Of the last people, the golden era of all nations. There was a golden era where they built beautiful buildings, and then there was a reset, and we came. There was no gold. There was no golden era for us, or our reset.
Alright, I'm not gonna watch the rest of this video, but I just wanted to point out other conspiracy theorists are getting super into some of the sovereign citizen stuff. He goes on and on to just espouse the same sovereign citizen nonsense about straw men. You get it. He is boring. I would agree. But I do think it's important to point out because he has an audience that listens to him and will spread this too.
What's up, everybody? Arrogant Prepper. So I want to talk a little bit about what I've learned in the last year or so after starting the process to correct my status, and I should be precise when I say this, correct my vessel status from a citizen to a state national. Now, I've learned a lot in the last year and a half or so. I've learned that you have a birth certificate and you also have a death certificate. Well, what do you mean? I'm not dead yet. Yeah, I know, but they create a death certificate for you at the age of 7.
What?
It's right at the age where you're turning 7 to 8. They create a death certificate for you, and they start accessing your minor estate.
You don't have a minor estate. This is not true. This is the sovereign citizen idea that you have a secret bank account that you can access, but the government's secretly stealing from it.
Now, what does that mean? What is a minor estate? Minor estate is a trust that's created.
This is David Straight stuff as well. If you guys remember David Straight, who we've covered before, he's getting this from him. David Straight, of course, got it from people previous to him, but you can tell that he has picked up on some of the verbiage specifically that David Straight developed for his talks. So that's where the information is coming from.
When you're born, you have a public trust and a private trust.
You do not. Believe it or not, I don't know who needs to hear this. When you're born, there's not a super secret account that makes you rich already existing, unless you're a Nepo baby. You're not a Nepo baby, though. You're watching this show, so you're probably not a Nepo baby.
Right now, all of your assets are in the public trust. Because legally, you are dead. You
Nope. You are not legally dead. You are a living person.
are civiliter mortus. Which means that the courts...
Sir, this is a first edition Black's Law Dictionary. These definitions don't apply. You would need to use a current one. The definition might even be this still, or something similar. I don't know. But why would you be using the first edition, which is over 100 years old, instead of using the modern edition?
Can act...
Hey, Dice Mistress, how's it going? I'm good.
...as executor, as fiduciary of your trust. And what do they do with that money, you ask? Well, they spend it on government. And they allocate it to the deep state projects that keep you in...
The deep state?
Enslaved.
Okay, so he's a MAGA guy too, likely. What a combination.
So how does this all start? How does it all work? It starts with the birth certificate. They bond you. So they get your mom...
Aren't most of them MAGA? Many are not involved in real-world politics. They involve themselves in fantasy bullshit.
Dad to...
Or just are apolitical in the electoral sense, because none of the candidates are sovereign citizens. The ones that are into elections and actual politics, yes, they usually are MAGA people.
Sign you over to the state under these weird,
who's this out-of-date goofball? Arrogant Prepper is his name. Yes, lots of libertarians, too. Ultra-libertarians, obviously. Innocuous Blonde with 100 bits says, this is slightly off topic, but I dropped the term vexatious litigation in a conversation the other day and kind of impressed the person I was talking to. Someone I work with is unfortunately going through a divorce from an ex who seems to be filing claims against them just to be inconvenient and costly. So thanks for being the reason I know that. No problem. No problem.
Laws that we don't know anything about. And it has to do with us not knowing the diction, not knowing the words on the forms and the applications that we're signing. And for us, you know, we're using the common comprehension of words. But no. When you go into their system in the back end at the highest levels, those words mean completely different things.
They do not, generally. They do not.
So when you are arguing with the cop on the side of the road that you're not driving, you're traveling, he gets to play dumb. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's not playing dumb, you're just wrong.
Traveling and driving, those are two of the same things. But in the court, they get you. They say, oh no, traveling, oh, two different things. But by then it's too late. You're already in the system and they've got you.
Never in court has that distinction been drawn the way that you were attempting to imply that it has.
In there. So the elite get the best of both worlds, right? They get to know how to play the game with diction, with spelling, and evade this bullshit. But when you get caught up with it, they act like it doesn't exist. Oh, what are you talking about? Necessita QV? I don't know what that is. Here's your bill. Here's your bill, trustee.
No one is calling you a trustee.
Yeah, they make you the trustee and they... What, make the government the beneficiary?
Nope, you're the defendant. There's no trust. It's a trial.
Like, you have to pay all the bills and they get all the benefits.
Yeah, you gotta pay your bills, man. Fines.
So what have I learned? I've learned a lot. I've learned about the UCC, which is the Universal or Unified Commercial Code.
It's the Uniform Commercial Code.
It's a code that all the countries agreed on in terms of commerce and how...
all the states adopted a version of the UCC. The UCC is a model commercial code developed by the feds to be a model by which states could implement their own version so that laws about commerce across the country lined up.
How commerce is regulated. Why didn't we know anything about that? Never taught anything about that in school. Wouldn't that have been useful?
Hydrate.
To have been taught that you have a 3-day right of rescission of any contract. That would have been nice to know.
I feel like that's more of a parent thing. I don't think that's, like, super relevant for the vast majority of people.
You know, I learned about the CFR, right? Which is, I'm not talking about the Council on Foreign Relations. I'm talking about the Code of Federal Regulations, which also regulates how government works. And you're able to explain to government officials why they are stepping out of their bounds, out of their duties, using these codes, using these statutes. Because remember, codes, statutes, regulations, those are for government employees, for persons, not for living men and women.
There is no legal distinction between those things.
What have I learned? What have I learned? I've learned that people
don't... Any videos of this guy getting arrested? I don't think so.
Don't read enough, but
I can look, though, if you want.
I've also learned that I was never taught to read, not really. Or at least I never learned to read.
But you know what the worst part of all is? I never learned to read.
You have to slow down. You have to read every word. You have to make love to the page. You have to look up words that you don't comprehend. Maybe in more languages than the one that you're, most used to.
There's no reason for you to do that.
So you gotta get busy.
No, he's been pulled over before and we watched that video already, but he's never been arrested on camera that I'm aware of.
It really is that simple. We just gotta read, familiarize ourselves with how our government was supposed to work. Right now, I guess it's the equivalent of suing the post office for not securing my registered mail chain of custody. That's something that a year ago, I would have had no comprehension of doing. But thanks to the state national process,
but thanks to crazy people online, I've gone down all sorts of rabbit holes to waste my time and energy with.
All of this learning I'm doing, I'm able to, enforce my remedy.
I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis when I was 22. That was in 2002, so I've had this disease for 18 years now.
And get remedy for the trespass that has occurred by the post office. So that's pretty awesome. I got another friend who got a job recently, and there was a levy on his paycheck for something that happened 10 years ago, supposedly.
Does that not give you maybe a little bit of a hint that, like, these people do have authority over you? If they can literally go into your paycheck and take out money legally, how do they not have jurisdiction over you? You know what I mean? What in the world?
So the statute of limitations was up, and we wrote a rebuttal, a lawful rebuttal.
It doesn't matter that the statute of limitations was up. If he was already levied some sort of fine, then there's no statute of limitations on that. The statute of limitations is for when you can be charged, not like you can just avoid a cash amount that you owe if you wait long enough. That's not how this works. Once you're found guilty or liable and you're ordered to pay a sum, that is going to follow you the rest of your life, period. There's no statute of limitations on your debt.
And they just kept sending notices, and now they're harassing the place he works, calling the employer, which is illegal. But we were able to rebut everything lawfully 3 times, rule of threes.
Damn, 3 times.
Yeah, that's another David Straight idea, the rule of threes. We've heard Mel Fletch talk about that as well.
He's hiding in the secret volcano layer.
And now, since they've changed tactics and they're harassing his boss, we get to go after them for damages. We're changing him to the claimant? So now he's going to make a claim on them for emotional abuse and slandering his name at work.
Emotional abuse?
And a year and a half ago, I would never have known how to do any of that. But since I started studying under David Straight and Bobby Lawrence and the state national community, I have a wealth of knowledge and resources and people who I can call and ask, send a DM and ask about these things, and I get answers. I have a whole system of support.
Okay, but what if that system of support is built of other conspiracy theorists and grifters that are also wrong?
That's what you get when you become a state national. You take back your sovereignty. You take back the ability to deal with this corporation they call government, right? When a policy enforcer pulls you over, he's just like, it's like McDonald's is pulling you over.
It's not. Is McDonald's a part of the government? Can McDonald's arrest you? Can McDonald's charge you with a crime legally? No? Okay, I guess that's a pretty bad comparison then, isn't it?
It's like Disney is using McDonald's to pull you over.
Except it's not, because they're the government.
Disney is the government. The police are just like McDonald's.
I mean, in Orlando, they basically are.
And
let's get that fucking straight.
You don't know that you're a person and a corporation also, and that's how they do business with you. And even the cops don't know that. So we have to educate them. It's going to be a process to enlighten everyone on how this corporation took over and how we turn it back to a republic. It's not a democracy. Stop saying that. Threat to our democracy. Stop. Just stop. Okay?
We are a democracy, a representative democracy that is a republic. They're not mutually exclusive. Please watch a single political science video, or I'm going to Christine Chubbuck myself.
It's not a democracy. It's a republic. Just stop. So anyway, that's what I've learned. I could go on. But it's been an amazing experience. I do not regret it at all. I'm still waiting to be pulled over so I can educate the policy enforcer and let him know why I have a right to travel under the Constitution. I'm going to walk him through his oath. I'm going to walk him through everything. If he still wants to give me a ticket, that's fine. I'll deal with it. But I'm going to stand. I'm going to make sure he knows that he's violating his oath. And I'm going to get it all on film. So, all right, guys. I'm going to go fishing. Be well. Keep studying. I know it can seem like a fog and there's information and everyone's seems to have big egos and everyone wants to be right.
True. Ironic that you don't point that back at yourself. At least I have the self-awareness to know that online I act like a smug bitch. Because it's kind of a character. It's fun. Does this guy know, though? I don't know.
And I ask everyone to just be patient with everyone and be humble keep learning. And if you're in a fog of information, just know that it gets easier. We're getting back our common sense. That's one thing you get back with this common law stuff. You get back common sense, something they've taken from us, right? They're teaching kids that boys can be girls, girls can be boys.
Living proof, bitch.
And you can identify as whatever you want, and, you know, you get back your common sense. So, enjoy. Keep learning. All right, I'm out of here. Arrogant Prepper out.
All right, then.
Forget $30,000.
I have to use the bathroom real quick, so I am going to run and use the bathroom, and then we will come back and do some more, shall we? While I'm gone, Chair will tell you about, ooh, The Game with Michael Douglas. Ooh. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Has Chair seen Star Chamber? No, nor have I. All right, let's see what we're doing next.
Hey, how you doing, sir? I'm Officer over at Lawrence Place. You've been recording my body camera. Stopping you for failing to maintain your lane. You crossed over that right line multiple times on my dashboard camera. Not a big deal. I'm not a big ticket writer or anything, but if you got your license, registration, insurance with you. Yeah, absolutely.
This is a rental car from Hertz.
Okay. Yeah, if you got like a copy of the rental agreement or something.
First, I want to explain to you that I'm not black, Negro, colored, or African American. I am the American Indian. My name is El Asiatic, also known as Earl Johnson. So I'm in the midst of traveling, not driving. So may I reach in my pocket?
Okay, so he's into the like indigenous version of sovereign citizenry that is usually more so done by black Americans who think a pseudo-historical idea that they are not from Africa ethnically, although I know everyone's from Africa, but you know what I mean, more recently. Instead, they believe that black people were the indigenous population of America. Likely Moorish. He hasn't mentioned Moorish stuff yet, but this is ties into the Moorish stuff. I wanted to wait a little bit to see if he says anything, because I didn't hear him say Bay or anything with his name. And usually they change their name to have Bay in it.
Sure, I'll take your ID, absolutely.
I was going to get something to eat. Me and my fiance was in the hotel that y'all just followed us from, so I was trying to go get something to eat.
Hey man, what's this bag? What's in this bag? Why you got that between your legs?
Because it's my property. It's where I carry my ID and my information in.
And what's that plastic bag inside of there? It looks like you got something in there that shouldn't. No, in the open pocket right there.
This is my medication.
The medication?
Yes.
Okay, what's that, just marijuana?
Yes.
All right.
Can I ask why are you so suspicious
Only
of a traffic stop?
So that bag between your legs and the fact that you were all over the road when I was behind you tells me that you were messing around with this.
The reaction makes me think it's a legal state.
I have lane control on this right here. So it would say if I was crossing the road, I have lane control right here. So if I was swerving the road, it would show up on these parts right here.
Well, why is that bag right between your legs, though?
Because I just came out the hotel with my female, going to get something to eat, and I put
with my female
the bag in beside.
I'd be upset if I had a partner that referred to me as their female. I'd be grossed out.
My leg. Is there a crime because the bag is between my legs?
Okay, just out of heightened caution.
I wouldn't even mind like my woman or my girl or something, but my female?
Because I think that you've been moving stuff around with that bag. I'm going to have you step out of the car for me, okay?
Oh, no. Call your superior officer.
So just because you want one, I'm going to give you one more chance. And I will call
the sheriff. Call the judge or the sheriff.
Hey, real quick, because I don't want this to escalate. I promise you. Sir,
I know it's my right that I don't have to step out the car on a motor vehicle because my bag that owns my property is between my legs. That is not a crime.
So, are you familiar with case law called Pennsylvania versus Mims? That says anywhere in the United States of America, all 50 states and Puerto Rico, if an officer on a traffic stop tells the driver, which you are the driver.
But I'm not one of your citizens. That's only for your citizens.
No, that is for any driver.
No, I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Okay, well, here's where we're at.
A driver is someone who's commerce, who's moving something for a profit, or
just to verify, you are refusing to step out of the vehicle?
Yes, I need you to call your superior officer.
So again, just because you do that, there's no policy that says I have to do so. Now I'm
asking for you to call the judge.
The judge?
So the judge? You think he can call a judge for you?
Judge can call the sheriff.
The sheriff?
So
I don't work for the sheriff. The
sheriff doesn't deal with traffic stops.
Above you.
He's not. It's a separate entity.
The sheriff is above you. I am a part of the American Indian. You have my identification. Call the sheriff so the sheriff can take care of this matter, please.
Okay.
Or call your superior officer.
I'm going to call him out either way, but now that you've said no, if you refuse to step out of the vehicle, you will be arrested for obstruction.
Why? I haven't committed a crime, and I'm not one of your citizens. So, Bobby, but I'm not one of your citizens. I am not one of your citizens for you to place me under arrest.
We don't play bingo with this, though we should. Felix actually sent me a bingo card a little while back, but I keep forgetting to deploy it. So yeah, hopefully I'll do that soon, and then we can play Sopsit bingo.
I committed no crime under any law. For you to say that I committed a crime by denying you, it's my right. I have a right to say I don't want to exit a vehicle.
I get why you might not want to, but it's not a question, it's an order. It's a lawful order for you to exit the vehicle.
I'm not one of the
I don't want to...
True, Jay's a proxy, true.
Rip me out of the car.
Please don't rip me out of the car.
Sopsits are like 75% of my content? That's not true.
Because I don't want to call internal affairs.
I do tinfoil at least as often as I do Sopsits.
To sue you or you.
You're more than welcome to sue me. Now, I've called my supervisor.
Yes, well, do we let you
and he's not obligated to come out. But at this point now, because you have repeatedly refused to step out of the car, right, you are now under arrest for obstruction.
How? I haven't committed no crime.
and you need to step out of the car right now.
I haven't committed no crime.
You're going to step out of the car right now.
Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me call my Indian chief.
Absolutely.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Stop reaching around this vehicle.
Because you can't just. I mean, you're breaking the laws of opening the door.
Nope.
So hold up. Let me call my Indian chief. Well, how's just safety? You're on the outside of the car.
Step out of the car, sir.
Wait a minute.
Step out of the car.
Wait a minute. Let me call my Indian
don't
chief.
stop reaching.
I mean, stop.
Kind of on this guy's side, even though he's wrong about the sovereign citizen thing. Yeah, I don't know if they just, like, was the weed smell strong enough that they assume that he is under the influence? I understand that, but if it is just the thing between his legs, I think that's weak sauce. That's a weak excuse to pull on the, like, Pennsylvania versus Mims get out of the car thing.
Around the vehicle.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Get out.
He was weaving on the road. Okay.
Yeah, let me get out. I will come out.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Do it now.
I will
Get out of the car. Do it now.
Excuse me. I will come out. Let me come out. I will come out.
Step out of the car. Do it now. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
I will come out. Excuse me. As a man. I will come out. As a man. Can I talk to you as a man first? Because we talk as men.
Agreed, Stone Corbell. He's an old guy. He's not going to do anything.
You don't have to grab me. I'm going to step out the car.
Step out now. I'm not going to keep doing this with you.
Please don't do this.
Get out of the fucking car.
Step out the car.
Man, I'm going to rip you out of the fucking car. You step out now.
So aggressive.
Let me step out.
Step out. Move your legs.
Let me step out.
Get out of the car.
Please let me go. Treat me like a man.
Absolutely not. Step out of the car.
I mean, I'm not just sitting.
All right, I don't even want to watch the rest of this. That guy's sovereign citizen and wrong, but I don't want to see him get thrown on the ground and stuff. Gross. Oh my god, it's a youth pastor. Hello, kids. Time to rap.
Hello, everybody. It is July.
Oh my god, did he actually do an arm thing? Look at, wait.
Hello, everybody. It is July 3rd, Friday, 2026. We're going to be talking about the push. So what I mean by that is, you may or may not have seen it, but back in like the late 70s, early 80s, Sylvester Stallone did a movie called Fist.
Where could this possibly go?
IST, Federation of Interstate Truckers. So this goes back to like the 1920s, 30s, 40s, right in that period of time when the Rockefellers were running things and they were making people work overtime and there were no unions.
Famously, people don't work overtime these days and there's tons of unions.
So they just treated you like a slave, and if you didn't do what they wanted, they would fire you and lock you out. So Sylvester Stallone, and it was all about the union starting, and it's absolutely amazing. So basically, they tried standing up, they got locked out, they made a deal with the owner laughed in their face. The protesters then decided to start a union. Then the police were beating them up, along with the Rockefellers and the people who owned industrialization and all of that. So they got the push. He had a buddy who was in the mob. They showed up with guns. They stood in the line with the union guys. And this is where the labor movement came from. So to everyone out there in a union, your union sold you out to legality. And basically, we're going to teach you all about the push. So we're in a war. If you look at housing prices, they're taking I just got off the lady with a wonderful energy worker where they stole her acreage. Okay. I talked to people all over the place who are losing their farms, losing their houses. Their property taxes are tripled. They've tripled what things cost in the last couple of years.
Doesn't understand their problem is capitalism on the bingo card and dumbass American presidents starting stupid fucking wars for no reason.
Paying like $15 for things that should be $4 to $5. That's an act of war. We're gonna do this right now. I'm gonna share screen with you guys. I'm gonna show you a guy who just got arrested for literally reading the Epstein list. As crazy as that is. So let's go to share. Here we go. I'm gonna play this for you guys. Let's click on this.
I'm gonna skip him watching some video because it's irrelevant to his particular brand of crazy.
I've come across in the last few days. So 250 years of lies, 500 years of uprising. NDNA statement of the 250th Indigenous people existence long before the U.S. empire was established and will continue to thrive beyond it. This is the Mohawk, I believe, standing up to the RCMP pedophile criminal fucking assholes. And this guy's talking about everyone cutting down the flock cameras and how to do it. So basically the message of this is we're at war, and right now you're getting punched in the fucking face by the system. Now there's going to be some swearing in this because this is a war video. This is bringing war to pedophile, fuck politicians, pedophile protecting fucking pigs. If you're in the legal system, we're fucking coming for you. Now I say that lovingly. Okay, this is the push. We're going to do it with lawfulness. Ignorance of the law is no excuse to any legal agent out there.
Where does this guy stand? Firmly in a delusion. No, politically, he's very libertarian. He's very libertarian. No, that's not really accurate because he hates gay people and he does not like gay people. He doesn't like queer people. He's a selfish narcissist that thinks he should get to do whatever he wants, and anyone who tells him what to do is evil, and he should get to beat them up. Does that make sense? His politics are kind of incomprehensible, because he's crazy.
You're fucking shit up, you're fucked, motherfucker. Ignorance is no excuse when it comes to the law. So what all of you are facing, I'm going to calm down a little bit for explanation purposes. I'm just very passionate, and I don't put up with this shit. Okay, someone robs me in my face, they're going to get fucking whooped within lawful self-defense standards. But basically what you're all going through right now is you're standing there and a bully's come up to you and he's punching you in the face. Okay, whether it's a pedophile at the school raping your fucking kids or warping...
Again, the fact that this is the first thing. They think this... What is happening?
Whether it's your tax bill, whether it's census coming to your door, threatening you with fines or jail if you don't fill out their bullshit.
He just bounces from vaguely chill to extreme every other video. We call that rapid cycling!
You all have the right to privacy, you all have the right to self-defense. So the only choice you have is are you going to lay there like a bitch, fuck, cunt, fucking coward.
Okay. I was a little worried that was going to get into slur territory.
And let these assholes rape your kid, fucking punch you in the face every day, or are you going to become the push? You're going to get some gangsters behind you that'll go string them the fuck up in lawful, non-lethal ways, okay?
What do you think string them up means? We're going to string them up lawfully, non-lethally. Peacefully.
We use private investigators, $300 home address of that fucking agent. Okay? Agents, you're all war criminals. All proven. So to anyone out there who has a civilian mentality, are you going to fight back or are you going to wait for the legal system to murder you, murder your friends?
Oh, I'm going to wait for it to murder me. If it could get here quicker, actually, that would be awesome. They're never on time.
Murder your children, steal your property, rape your kids in front of you, and then tell you you're the fucking problem. So within that, we are government under God. Legality is government under Satan. Literally, legality is the undoing of God's law, and we have it on...
It's not. That is not the definition of legal at all.
Our actual website, privatelawtrust.org. Go to Complete Freedom Training Center. We took the codes off. It's absolutely free. But just so y'all know, I'm super excited. I'm ready to go kick the fuck out of some pedophile, weak old men and take away their fucking power. So we're going to teach you in a lawful way with no murder, okay? Competent law, private security, competent law programs, food programs, all the infrastructure to take away these perverts' power, okay? Legal judges, you're fucked. I'm the real judge. I'm a real Chief Justice. Judges, you're fucked. Cops.
Yeah, we did it! We're just shamelessly rehashing the hits. We're worse than Hollywood.
Food programs.
Play Freebird!
All the infrastructure to take away these perverts' power. Okay? Legal judges, you're fucked. I'm the real judge. I'm a real Chief Justice. Judges, you're fucked. Cops, you're fucked. CFS agents, you're fucked.
Say the line, Bart.
Banks, legal banks, your debt usury bullshit, you're fucked. because we're hunting all of you motherfuckers now. So if you want to learn how to do that, I'm doing a coaching session July 7th at Complete Freedom Community. I'm going to teach everyone everything I know to fuck up legal agents so you can be the push. And I'm very excited about that. And this brings me joy. I've been waiting 17 years to kick the fuck out of the legal system lawfully. And I think you're all finally ready. So if you are one of the ones who has balls, someone hits you in the face, you'll fight back. You're who I'm looking for. I'm here to empower you. And if you want to stay disempowered and stay on the...
I've already been doing this for like 5 or 6 years. Are we going to spend the next 15 years watching Marcel degrade and never once get better? Are we just going to watch this cycle for like 2 more decades? What does this mean? Why are we here? What are we doing? What am I learning? The world is a very confusing place.
On the side of the pedophiles, this is not for you. Get the fuck out of here. Shut off your fucking message. You fuck. To everyone out there who has a heart and a soul, to all the men and women I see day to day, to the wonderful women losing their fucking properties, to the mums and dads who love their kids enough to homeschool them and stop sending them to pedos, to the people who want to save their tax bill, who don't want to fund terrorism, to those who believe in God. You believe in Jesus, you believe in Allah.
Dillis Filler says, need a surveillance cam in his nursing home so he can make sure he doesn't break containment.
Any of that, you need this. This is how you govern under God. Legality is all satanic, and this is the push. So go watch
the push. Hype Train randomly. If you want to help out the Hype Train and support the channel, you can always do so via bits or subs.
Fist. I'm going to try and find a link for it. I'll put it in the video description so that it's easy for you to go watch. Go watch that. That's the lesson. And then how you fire the system is you found a self-governing society. Takes a couple hours. You send 3 letters. You fire them. You're self-governing. You can still get legal benefits with all rights reserved for now.
And that's convenient, isn't it? You can still get benefits even though you don't want to pay any taxes or have any responsibility to follow laws. That's great. Stone Corbell, thanks for gifting a sub. Quasispec, thank you so much for 1,000 bits. Batman the Horse, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs, getting us to 69 subs for the month so far. Thank you very much, Batman the Horse. Phoenix Leftist says bits for the mystery hype train. Normal Gamer Gal with 33 months says, yay, help the hype train. I forgot to post earlier. Well, thank you.
And we're completely replacing the legal system. The other thing is, there is a Save the World event. If you don't like my swearing and stuff, you want to deal with Lorraine of Earth Ambassador Society. She's an energy healer. She's absolutely amazing.
We're going to have to look into her.
She is on school.com as well. Earth Ambassador Society. She doesn't swear. She has all the bedside manner. She's going to be the future, and what she teaches, and you guys are going to be the future with her. That is the new world, and I'm the old world systems.
How long is it going to take for him to get mad at her and, like, throw her under the bus? He does that with every person he meets, eventually. Pretty bye goof, thanks for gifting a sub to Weed Bong Nugs 007.
The crap out of these pedophile legal agents. So if you want to learn how to go after legal pedophiles personally and fuck them up with the push in a lawful way, get to privatelawtrust.org, sovereignempire.org, YouTube and Rumble, Private Law Trusts. That's our channel. I'll see you guys there. We're going to fuck up the legal system. Now we're going to bring war to them, but lawful war, because we're not pedophile little coward fucks who need guns and badges and murder to get people to cooperate with actual law. Legality is not law. Fuck all lawyers. We're coming for every one of you pedophile fucking protecting pieces of fucking shit. Fuck the colonial system. Fuck the police. Fuck judges. Fuck every piece of shit who doesn't know the law and their rights. You're either going to learn or we're going to fuck you up. Come get the push. Time to take it to these pedophile fucks and take away all their fucking power. God bless you all. I'll see you guys
in the... It's so interesting. His politics are like indigenous power. But also, queers are should go to jail. What a weird guy.
Okay, so we're just doing recording for July 3rd meeting. We're going over t-shirts, cards, basically slogans we want to put on merchandise stuff, and then also our social media stuff a little bit. So the program, I'll just go to share screen here. I'm just going to show you that first. So we'll go to share screen.
He doesn't take meds. He rejected his diagnosis. He's talked about his diagnosis before, and then he says he doesn't believe it, and he just doesn't take meds that he's supposed to be taking.
Sure. There we go. So let me go over to Sintra here.
He should take meds. I agree.
So this is Sintra.ai is the website. So SINTRA.ai. And I've over the last year and a half, I've set up an AI brain where I've broken it. So it doesn't lie anymore. I've put so much case.
Mr. Duck Sauce. Yeah, sorry, I missed those. Mr. Duck Sauce says, also as a reminder, do not get a 1-watt laser pointer to point at flock cameras. I repeat, do not do that. Good advice. I'm sure that would be illegal.
Law in here, factually, that I've broken it to truth. So it takes a while to do that. Long run, we'll set it up that we each have our own for this. But for right now, Lorraine and I will be sharing this one.
Okay.
Give you access to it, basically. So you'll have the logins codes for it.
Minute left in the hype train. Not surprised Marcel was able to successfully break a chat bot and drive it insane.
Video, because I don't want to put it in the video. But I'll show you the social media side of it. So we go to automations and then social media manager. So
is an AI programmed to be agreeable with you? Generally, yes, but most of the chatbots still have some sort of guardrails that will attempt to stop you from going absolutely insane. But you can break it, and then it'll just do whatever you want. So,
based on our website and what we are, it will generate posts automatically. So let's just click on this one. Freedom isn't theory, it's proven results. So we just have to look at it and then just agree to schedule it. And that's it. I just have to renew the plan.
Okay. Oh my god. He has an AI bot to post for him. Nothing is real. What are we doing?
I'll renew that before your first shift, but or before your first whatever. First time you're using it, basically.
Yeah.
But I just want to show it to you. So this is basically how we're able to
Thanks for the hype
post
train.
months. We could do 6 months of posts ahead of time if we want, and it'll just auto post them. And then something that we have that's kind of neat as well is commenting. So anyone who comments, AI will automatically do a nice follow-up. So it will automatically respond. And it just
that's incredibly annoying and tells everyone you're using a chat bot.
Makes it that all your hours aren't spent trying to keep up with the progress. It kind of auto does it. But we're approving everything. We're still in control of it. It doesn't decide anything for us. It's just a tool that makes it we're not in front of computers all day, which is nice. And then, so that's Sintra.ai. I'm going to show you another program here. It's called, if need be, and ship it direct to the customer. So it just makes it, we have no inventory, which takes most of the expense out of it to start up. Down the road, if we want to do bulk, once we know what our sales volumes are, then we can. And then a website that I'll mention to you that I think you'll like. It's called designer.io. So it's DESI.
All right, he's just giving bad advice to his new member. Oh, remember Cleo?
Wonder why I don't pay registration. Have you seen the state of the roads? It's like, is there even a road worker group anymore? Who is responsible for the roads? Because I need to fucking talk to them and I have some invoices. Buckled rims, fucked tires. You have to pass registration. So
you don't pay taxes or pay any of your fees, so you have literally no right to complain about anything about this. So shut up.
That we can look after the roads and, you know, maintain them. Well, then fucking maintain them. And you wonder why I don't
fucking pay for your license. Oh, that was terrible. What was that accent? No, Hannah, no.
pay registration. Well, 98% of people are paying registration. That's, let's just say, $800 a year. That's fucking 25 million. That's a lot of fucking money. Where's it going? Oh, you corrupt as all shit. Your system's coming down. It's over. It's absolutely over for you. You have no idea what's coming. It's about to just come out of left field. And you gotta go, we're exposed now, we gotta go underground. And then watch what happens to the roads. Turns out...
Ma'am, did you have your court appearance yet? You were talking all about it and how you were gonna win. And now the title of this video says it's gonna look like they won. Ma'am, did you lose your case? And now you're coping?
You were all smuggling the money anyway. You won't be able to fucking walk free on the earth, not on the surface anyway, because we're gonna come for you. And we're gonna say, you fucking baby-eating, pedophilic motherfuckers. Yeah, you're all scams. All you elite fucking in-charge governments, corrupt police. You're all fucking done for. Your time is so short.
You told me you could pay Hannah. See, you still have a compulsion to do this to yourself. Yeah. Whatever.
You got a very small time to repent. That's what this time is.
Oh, she's very angry. I assume she lost her case and this is her bad reaction. I assume this is her coping, basically.
You think you're winning because nothing's changed? You wait 24 hours, bang, it all changes, it all gets exposed, and your game is fucking up. And the whole world is about to see who and what you really are, and it ain't fucking pretty. Just like my language. I love rain. Alright, let's do this. There is a day coming where...
Why did you take off your seatbelt? Why did you take off your seatbelt? Why did you take off your seatbelt?
It's gonna be too late. You would have had your chance. And you would have blown it. And you would have kept on going like you got all the power in the world. And then all of a sudden, 24 hours and it all shifts. It all changes. And you'll go, oh fuck, our rain is up. What do? We can't, fuck you stupid beeping motherfucking thing. We can't walk on the surface because we've just been exposed of all our evil doings. We had a chance to turn to God and we chose the devil. So now, I guess we just have to fucking run and hide. Oh shit, there's a death angel appearing. Ooh, 24 hours, millions and millions will be gone. Get ready for the golden age. Laws.
Oh yeah, this is like a whole episode. This is a whole episode. Holy shit. I hope she has family that sees this. God damn. Girl, no. Holy shit.
Rules, control. It all comes from the fucking devil. Has to control the population. Vaccines, cancer. Where's it all come from? The fucking evil Nephilim and these motherfuckers are going fucking down. And there's going to be a shaking, like this phone. It's going to be a shaking. There's going to be earthquakes and volcanoes, eruptions. It's already started. Hallelujah! Woo! It's already started. Yahoo! We're coming into July. 4th of July goes all the way back. It's connected to Jesus. Like it or not, I don't care. You don't have to be religious because the religious church era...
This is like... No, guys, we've seen her before and she's always been like... a sovereign citizen, kind of crunchy. I have never seen her this manic, this nonsensical, this out of control. This is nuts for her. If you've never seen me cover her before, she is not normally like this. This is concerning.
Is over. All those demon spirits, you're gonna have to bow. You're gonna get destroyed. Do I have to do anything? Oh, the JP. Holy fuck! A river is really high.
Oh, Jesus. I've been there, bitch. I've been there. Holy fuck. I'm exhausted watching this. Yeah, okay. Wow. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
My tire's got to float away. Crazy energy. Oh god. Arrest me. Pull me over now. Pothole. It's too wet to paint. So, Nephilim spirit is going to be destroyed. Millions and millions will be gone. Back to the Nephilim. There is this prophecy. Realize there are prophets in today's world.
She's spasming, looking to recontextualize her worldview in light of her potentially losing. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I could see that.
There is, and many of them have been accurate, and they say the similar thing because it comes from the same God. There's this prophecy that 4th of July is going to go down. That's when it's all going to start happening. The next 4 months after, into September, in the fall, there'll be a great fall. J.D. Vance is a snake. He will not be going into presidential positions. Most likely, another Trump will go into a presidential position. Trump came along to blow the trumpet. Joe Biden was not a genuine president. We all knew that. He was elected into place. They did what they did so that the world could see how evil they were and how corrupt they were and catch them out in their crimes. That's the only reason he was in there, is so that the good guys could catch them.
Is this some sort of mental flare-up? I think so. I think she's having an episode because I think she lost her court case, or it's not going the way she hoped. I'm actually very concerned. I've never seen her like this before.
And they've done that. It's all like perfect timing. So it can't happen too soon, can't happen too late. No one knows the day or the hour. So there's going to be the 4th of July. Great, 250th birthday. Fantastic. Next 4 months after that, we're going to start seeing some serious shit go down. America is going to give birth. Take that how you will, but that pretty much means it's going to get messy, it's going to get painful, and there's going to be a clean-up. That's going to take a few months to clean up. Alright, and then the whole world's gonna see, holy shit, and these fucking motherfucking corrupt pieces of shit are going to be no more. That's just the word on the strip. In that time, there is going to be another attempt on Trump's life. There will be another assassination attempt. Trump is going to go underground. It's going to disappear from the light.
What was her court case about? Not having registration, inspection, driver's license, typical sob sit stuff.
He's going to disappear from media. He's going to go into hiding. No, I wouldn't call it hiding, but protection. He's going to go into protection for a short time. Then, the death angel, believe it or not, it's happened before, is going to strike. It is going to take out all the Nephilim, all the evil spirits, all the evil people in high places, pulling the strings of just absolute disgraceful, disgusting shit.
I'm going to be honest. I'm a little concerned that the day Trump dies, a lot of super hardcore MAGA people are going to have a similar insane reaction like this, where they're just going to freak out because they've spent the last 15 years of their lives putting Trump as the central figure and expecting him to make their lives better. And even though he has demonstrably not done that for anyone except the already ultra-wealthy, they still hold on to hope as long as he's alive that any day now he's going to fix things for them. The day that he dies and this whole thing with Trump is over, it won't fix things. There'll still be problems. He's a symptom. But nonetheless, he is a figurehead. And I think when he dies, a lot of them are going to freak out because they're not going to know what to do with themselves. And like Trey said, they're going to have to kind of recontextualize and reshuffle their worldview. Gray Freya with the 26 months says, she sounds like the average Pauline Hanson fan, Aussie politics reference. I don't get it.
How fucking dare you take a baby and eat it? You sick fucks. Your time's running out. Repent. Assassination attempt on Trump's life. Trump goes into hiding. The death angel strikes. And then Trump emerges. And he brings about the golden age. We go back to gold standard. We get rid of all this bullshit. Fucking laws. Control. Killing. Raping. Destroying. Evil crap.
Yeah, killing, assaulting, and those are all laws that you can't do those things. You just said you wanted to get rid of the law.
No more. No more. You will look for them, but you will not be able to find them. Oh, here comes the fat bitch who never moves off the fucking road. Anyway, I'll smile and wave to everyone. I don't care. Fat, skinny, black, white, pink, blue, mean, nice. I don't care. I love you all because you're all here to learn. After the death angel has struck, and millions will be gone.
I will say the day that Trump dies, we're gonna have a big party stream. I'm sure everyone will. But, like, we're gonna, and I'm gonna get, like, sparkling juice and get, like, something crazy for dinner and hang out with you guys. It's gonna be great.
Julie Green.
We can just, like, watch the stupidest shit he said. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. And then we begin the new era, the age of Aquarius. Woo! That is, the darkness comes to light and the hidden is exposed. It's going to get real. And people are going to be like, oh my God, what just happened? They've been doing this for how many years? Oh my God.
It's weird to see an Aussie so into Trump. That's actually a thing among Australian cookers. A lot of them did get into, like, QAnon adjacent stuff or general internet conspiracy theory, which tends to be pretty America-centric in English-speaking online spaces.
They rape babies and children and eat them? Yeah, and worse. okay? Wake
What's worse than assaulting and eating a baby?
up. They're fucking evil, demonic spirits.
Like, I really feel like after those two acts, you're getting diminishing returns. I don't think there's anything you could do at that point that would be more shocking.
Inhabiting high official human beings. Anyone who vaccinates a whole population with Bill Gates' experimental nanotechnology.
I'm exhausted by these people.
Elon Musk, you know better for fucking transhumanizing this shit. You're all going to be just fucking disappear. Plane's gonna fall out of the sky. You know, it is what it is. Try and not go out in this time. Stay at home, stay safe, stay prepared. If you do have an underground bunker, get the fuck in it and stay there for 24 to 48 hours is the word. It's gonna get hectic. Like, what happens when you give birth? One, I've never done it. Two, I heard if you have it on a raw fruit diet, you actually don't have much pain and it comes out.
You'll have no pain in birth if you eat a raw fruit diet. That's got to be disappointing for the people that do that and then start to go into labor and are like, oh, fuck, no, this still hurts. Shit. Trey says, I feel like the reason why so many conspiracy theorists that believe in governmental corruption like Trump, despite him being the most transparently corrupt president to ever exist, is he's the physical embodiment of a complete rejection of the status quo. Agreed.
5 seconds, and it's a really beautiful experience, but most of the world isn't on a fruit diet, so it's gonna be hell, it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be messy. You know, we gotta clean this shit up, but it's gonna be hard for a little while. People are gonna be in absolute distress, dismay, confusion. Johnny boy out in the paddock there. Good lad. Yeah, so people are gonna be like, oh God, you know, and we're gonna be like, well, we've been trying to tell you for 50 years. Like, you know, chemtrails are fucking real. Get your hair analyzed. Oh my God. So, like, what happens after a birth? Why are you yelling? Because I'm energetically hypo right now, okay? I don't know why. Probably because I've had 6 raw brownies.
Are raw brownies drugs? What is that? Or is it literally just brownies? And she's like, the brownies are giving me a manic episode.
Irrelevant! I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone. This is my 3rd car, so I have unlimited amount of vehicles. This one's more for like
brownies that aren't cooked. That'd just be batter. Batter is delicious. I'd also eat brownie batter, but I don't think it would give me a manic episode.
I gotta go shopping and I might have to take somebody out, then I just take this one, you know? So anyway, it's gonna get messy, but what happens after the birth? You have this new life, and you hold it in your hands and you go, wow, oh my gosh, wow, incredible, the pain disappears, it's gone. So we gotta just get through the birthing process, and then it's gonna change the whole world, and that's exciting. So get excited. Have at least 2 years of food, because we don't really know.
Raw brownies. Let me take a look. Oh, they don't look very good. I'm being honest. Let me see.
Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm going on to the brown.
Now I want brownies though.
I like.
Can someone send me dessert? I'm so hungry. All I had were Pop-Tarts today. Where is she? There she is.
Know what's going to go down? How long are food storages and food transportation going to be affected? We don't know. So be smart, be prepared, and get your shit in order, because we don't have much time. It's going to be catastrophic, but not like dinosaur catastrophic, but still pretty extreme. Like I said,
I know, I closed down the P.O. box.
My YouTube channel.
Maybe someday I'll reopen it. Who knows?
Is for entertainment and imagination purposes only. What would I know? What am I talking about? Mumbo jumbo. Sure, but I'll go up in front of a judge and speak it. You'll be on your knees in front of the King of Kings one day. You know, I'm not going to stop living my life because somebody in a suit tells me to be a certain way. No, that's called slavery. That shit's fucking ending, alright? But there's gonna be casualties, there's gonna be...
Please stop taking your seatbelt off.
Collateral, stay out of the way, stay focused, protect your family, protect whatever you have, and just ride out the birth. Because at the end, we're all gonna go, wow, we are in a new life, we are in a new era, and it's gonna be powerful. And we're gonna have new healing technology, wealth transfer, oh my God, woo! Oh, it's so exciting. Hallelujah. Glory to God.
Jesus Christ, man. What's her channel name? Freedom Cleo. Crazy. Anyway, how often do I go visit Detroit? Not super often. I might be going soonish, but not like super often. Oh, Delete Laws got arrested again. Do I need to cover this? Or did he post that? God damn it.
Better buy because it's made off. Brizuela.
Where's the link? He doesn't have a link to it.
Versus City of Sparks. Have you guys heard of this?
Oh, maybe he's just going to go over it in this video. Okay. Well, that'll be something for next time then. Yeah, he's alive right now. He got out of jail already. The charges seem not very serious. I think he was just annoying a cop, to be honest, and they just wanted to, like, teach him a lesson or something, which I don't think is cool. But anyway, ooh, Dark Corners did a thing about Todd Browning. Love Todd Browning. So like I said, I won't be around tomorrow because I will be working, but I will be back Tuesday and most days for the rest of the week. I'll give myself some wiggle room if I need to take a day off or something. But for most of the rest of the week, I'll be here. I'll certainly be here Tuesday for Tinfoil. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me once again to spend time in the land of sovereign citizens. Much appreciated. Let's see who we're going to raid.
It's like,
Granny. All right, see everyone soon. Have a great night, and be nice to yourself. I'll try to do the same. All right, adios, everyone.